It is the Mike Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, July 2nd, 2024, and we are coming to you live. Good morning. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Woo. Had some low-grade traffic this morning.
Oh, God, it's the worst.
I saw that. What do you got? They doing construction or something?
I think they were just cleaning up what they were doing overnight, but they have everything down to one lane.
And they don't get it done by a certain time.
They do not.
Screws everything up.
Yeah.
Well, I remember that, man. I do not miss that at all.
It's wild. And then when we did get on the bridge, it was like driving through the desert because there's all this dirt and sand that was all kicked up.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. When I worked in St. Pete, I would hit that bridge at like 5:45, and I'm like, I'm good. I'll roll in right at 5 to 6. I'll be fine. And then for some reason or another, something would slow me down, and we get there, and now it's like 10 to 6. I'm like, I can still make it. And then I'd be doing about 80, and I'd look over and I'd see Orlando, and he's doing like 90, and we're chasing each other across the bridge. And that happened 3 days a week.
That's awesome.
He was driving a little Mercedes. I was in the Hummer, and I'm trying to keep up with him in the Hummer, and we're flooring it across the bridge. And I'm like, bitch, I see you're late too. And he's like, I know it. He's like, every day.
No.
I saw a Hummer the other day, a black one, in one of the versions that you had. What was it, H2? H2. And I saw it, and I was like gonna go over and like take a picture and be like, "What's going? Who owns this?"
You want to know who I am now?
I'm gonna make a between you two without you even knowing it.
You don't know who I am? The guy who was listening for the Thunder the other day.
Yeah.
I'm a guy now that talks to other Hummer drivers. Hey, what year is that?
Yeah.
Wait, that looks really good. You painted? What'd you do to that? It looks good.
You're not a Hummer driver though, so you're not allowed to.
No, I have. But
Stolen valor.
You're not allowed.
I get to tell my story about how I owned 2 of them, redid one. I was at Starbucks in Clearwater, and this dude gets out. He's got bedazzled jeans. He's got to be 60. Bedazzled jeans on. He's wearing a shirt that's open all the way down to his belly button. He's got sunglasses on that were like $300. And he orders his coffee. He's got bracelets and stuff. And he got out of a really, really nice Hummer. And I said, I wanted to know.
That's your people.
Yeah, I wanted to know what he did to the Hummer. Like if how. So I go, excuse me, and I must have been so close to him, and I go, excuse me. He jumped out of his pants. He jumped up. He's like, what would you be talking to me for? And I was like, what year is your Hummer? And he was like, oh, it's 2005. I go, it looks great. And he's like, oh, thanks, man. And it was just weird. I wanted to be like, your clothes are horrible, but your car is fantastic.
Bedazzled him.
Oh, you're just a guy on the outside looking in.
Yeah. Hey, by the way,
But also, you understand that's you. Like that's your guy. That's what Hummer drivers are. You and that guy are the same.
Stop it.
05.
Stop it. I mean, that guy probably was worth a ton of money, And but I mean,
you got to start bedazzling your shorts.
I was driving. I was driving that Hummer for 2 reasons: one, to compensate for my small penis, and 2, for comfort reasons. I love the comfort of that Hummer. I'm telling you right now, I would get in that car every time I got in it. Go pick the kids up from school or something. Every time I got in it, I was like, yeah, I was home. I was home. Now it belongs to a guy with wishbone feet.
Don't you hate whenever people lump you in with other people like that situation, whatever? I remember there was a guy that I hated that was terrible that was on the radio station I used to work for, and people would go, you and that guy are my favorite. And I'm like, oh, we're not, though. Don't put me in with that guy.
Oh, I'll never forget when we were, remember the kid who had cancer, and we went and watched the playoffs in his hotel, hospital room? His family loved us, and they were like, they were just fresh out of New York, and I just assumed they were like Howard Stern fans, and they were like, yeah, we ever since we moved from New York, we've been listening to you guys like we did every day in New York. What'd you listen to in New York? And they were like, Scott Shannon, and I went, oh Jesus, I don't want to talk to you people anymore. Stuck here now. Anyway, I feel good today. I feel like I got good sleep.
Hell yeah. That's good. That's a great feeling.
But I'm ready to go back to it right now.
I had to yell at my wife last night.
Whoa.
She got up in the middle of the night and she turns her phone on, her flashlight, and so it's super bright, and then she bangs the door and do something, and I go, hey, I'm sleeping. I don't know whether you know that or not, that I was sleeping in here. And she goes, well, what? This is the first time you're saying it. I go, yeah, but you've been doing it for a long time, and it made me mad enough to this time to say something. I go, I can't wait until I wake up at 3:30. I go, I'm just going to start punching stuff and flipping stuff over. And then I made up a new word. I'm going to jump in bed and I'm going to karate you. I don't know what karate is, but try it.
I know.
All right.
There's a light in my bedroom that's from the alarm. It's a dim blue light, but if there's motion, it goes off for a second. It doesn't light up the room or anything. But my wife could see that when she's sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I get up to pee, I could be as quiet as possible. But the minute I walk back in the room, that little blue light hits. She's like, "What happened?" I go, "Nothing happened. I had to pee. What do you want from me?"
What happened?
What happened? She is the absolute. She watches death shows on television, 48 Hours, and all these girls been raped and murdered. We're trying to find the suspect while I'm sleeping at volume 410, and I can sleep through it, so it's not a big deal to me. But the minute if I grab my phone and just hit the light to see what time it is, she's like, "What's going on? Why are you awake?" Oh, Jesus Christ! I feel very comfortable today. I feel like I'm going to curse by accident.
Oh, don't do that. Well, I mean, you could.
No, I don't want to do it. Carmen, how are you doing?
I'm not getting. I'm
let it
gonna go
ride.
out. Yep.
Just let it ride.
Here for a good time.
How's it going, Carmen?
It's good.
Yeah, what have you been up to?
So yesterday, Chad and we ate Taco Bell.
Yes.
Of course.
And we watched the new Game of Thrones. We actually had to watch two. We had two to go back to. So we watched
the House of Dragons or whatever it is.
the House of Dragons. So we watched 2 episodes of that, and then I was like, I feel like I forgot so much of the actual Game of Thrones.
See,
so
that's
then
why.
So then we started the new one. So then we started old Game of Thrones again.
Okay, so I never watched either one of them, and I feel
They're
like
great.
I want to start.
House of Dragons new season's been great so far.
Yes.
I don't know why I can't get into it because I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I just can't. I'm trying. Yesterday I was staring at the TV and I was trying to watch a series. Like I was like, what can I watch? And I saw the reruns of, and then there's that Harry Potter channel. I'm like, maybe I'll just watch Harry Potter again. And then lo and behold, I just flipped over to the Al Pacino channel and The Godfather 2 is just starting. I was like, it's on now.
You've been talking about watching The Wire for the past 8 years.
No. Dude, I don't have the patience
You're
for it.
going to get to a point where you can't watch The Wire because the technology and stuff that's in there, you're going to
So outdated.
Yeah.
They had square monitors.
But there is a lot of that in there.
A lot of flip phones.
Yeah, there's a lot of flip phones, a lot of pay phones, and all that
The
stuff.
Wire's
So
good.
It really is. But I really feel like you're going to get to a point where you're like, I can't watch this because.
All right, or put them in order. Sopranos, The Wire, and what do you call it?
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Oh, that's hard.
I've
Listen,
got mine.
I love Sopranos. I'm probably going to go. Oh man.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Yeah, it really is. It really is because it's so tight. 1, 2, 3. It's a tight 1, 2, 3. It is a Holly of 1, 2, 3s.
Yes.
Tight.
All right.
I would have to be able to rewatch Sopranos. To be able to rewatch and just put it on whatever it is Sopranos. But if I'm talking about just the first run, what I thought was best all the way through, I'm gonna go Wire, Breaking Bad, Sopranos.
Wow.
Yeah.
Better than Breaking Bad? I mean, it has to be at least as good for you to say that.
Again, very tough. Very tough. I'd have to go Breaking Bad, The Wire, Sopranos.
Still pretty good.
If I'm looking at the story from start to finish, what first time watching, I would go that.
The other reason I go Wire is because HBO. And they could do more. Like if Breaking Bad would have been HBO and they could show more, that would have been wild.
I thought the Breaking Bad out of those 3 shows has the best ending to me, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So don't watch The Sopranos.
Sopranos is great.
This is like the best of the best.
We're talking about of all time.
Yeah.
But they put it on last. Both of them did.
Yeah, because it's different. It's a little familiar. It's a little funny. You know, it's a different
Sopranos
kind of drama.
Kind of ran out of gas a little bit towards the end, and then they rushed it all. You know,
not
the last
gonna
couple
watch it.
episodes.
You guys said it was terrible. I'm not watching
You've
it.
never watched it at all?
I've seen episodes of it. I've seen I think I started it and I got through halfway through season 1.
Oh,
and
man.
then Game of Thrones came into my life and I ditched it for Game
You
of
took
Thrones.
dragons over a gabagool?
Yeah.
Oh, I'd put Game of Thrones over Sopranos.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I haven't watched it, so I'm not judging. I
Yeah.
just,
I'm
that's
never
insane.
watching Sopranos.
Oh, man, Sopranos sucks.
Did you watch The Shield?
Some of it. I didn't watch it. Yeah, Shield was great. Yeah.
The Shield was great. The Americans was great.
Did anyone know that The Boys is still on?
Yeah.
They're like season 4.
They lost me, man.
Yeah,
I
lost
watched
me
the
too.
first 2 seasons and that was it.
once they started going inside people,
That's the episode. I never went back after that episode.
I'll tell you though, season 1 was really good.
Season 1 was great. Season 1 was great.
You guys watched the version of that where it's the high school kids?
I tried
With
for
the
like
powers?
2 episodes and I couldn't get into it.
What is that
What is
called?
it?
Pretty intense. I can't remember what
The
it's
younger
called.
boys?
Pretty
High school
much,
boys?
yeah. Like all these kids with superpowers that end up going to high school.
Yeah, it's in the same world, but they're at a high school instead.
And they have like this. The only thing that I really remember from the first episode is they have this promotional video to get to like a recruiting video for other kids with powers.
Yeah.
And one of the kids is in a wheelchair and he can float and he's floating and he's like, I'm technically able. And he just floats across the screen like, what is going on?
So I saw a picture of I don't know, the gold girl. I don't know what her power was, but it's
Starlight,
like
I think.
Starlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she comes in, dude. She's had so much work done.
I know.
Well, I
What
read
She had
about
a
that
nose-
online.
Yeah, she had a nose job. She got some cheek work.
Oh.
She like looks like a whole different.
You're
human.
already in. You already did, and she was pretty.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know why people do that.
I gotta imagine.
Hollywood.
Yeah, it's like they're public. Somebody's telling them
have
that they
to.
have to.
Listen, I was looking at Tom Cruise in Maverick, and Tom Cruise has definitely got some filler in his face, but he did it the right way. He went to them and said, "Look, I'm looking a little old here, a little old here. Don't redo it. Just put a little filler in so I could look like I'm aging gracefully." And he looks fantastic.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't go crazy.
Yeah, but he's exception to the rule. There's
Why?
only one
'Cause
Tom
he's
Cruise.
gorgeous?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like
Like I saw like Cameron Diaz. She's like the reason why she won't do any more movies anymore because she refuses to get work done, and she's like, I'm aging and I'm just gonna do it. But because
Yeah, but do it like Diane Keaton. Do age appropriate movies.
Can I
Right.
tell you who looks, I think, the best out of any actress that's aging now and getting a little bit older, but still is so hot to me?
say it.
Marissa Tomei.
Oh yeah.
Marissa Tomei,
Yeah.
unbelievable, and showing it off in her later age too.
well, the wrestler.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she's sexy. I like her.
I like Sally Fields.
Sally Field.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Forrest
think-
Gump's mother.
I think Meryl Streep.
Oh yeah. Meryl Streep's always
Like, but she's 75,
Meryl Streep in Devil Wears Prada is so sexy.
Yeah.
right? But like all the movies she does.
There's a scene in Devil
it's
Wears-
complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated. She's good.
Great.
There's a scene in Devil Wears Prada where she is surprised by how good the girl does, and it catches her off guard, and she makes a face, and she looks so goddamn hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I yell at my kids like her now. I go, please keep moving at a glacier's pace. You know,
Yeah.
I like that.
I like the scene when she's all sloppy in her bathrobe and she
Yeah.
found her husband was cheating on her.
I know I didn't cheat on her. You were just getting divorced.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
sloppy in her back.
Don't say things like that because then all of a sudden I go, was he cheating on her? And I never realized it. I get very
It's been a long
nervous.
time since I saw it.
Holy cow.
So we're all watching it today?
Yeah.
we just decided.
Listen, I'll watch it anytime it's on.
Yeah,
Right.
Do you
Ah,
know
it's
that
good.
sometimes on a Friday night, I will be like, I'm going to go out tonight. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to go meet Pete. We're going to go whatever. And then I'll just sit in bed for a second and see The Devil Wears Prada starting. And I go, well, that's my night now. I'm in bed. There's no reason to leave. It's fantastic. I learned something over the last couple of days.
Uh-oh.
I think I like my wife.
Oh, that's good.
Wait,
I'm surprised by
Yeah,
that.
hell yeah.
did you not know that before?
No, I did not. I can't tell you how incredibly bored I've been since she's been gone. It's
Well,
ridiculous.
that's good.
I don't want to depend on anybody.
Oh, you don't depend on her. You just have more fun with her.
I had no fun alone. No fun. I was just.
Yeah, but nobody invited you anywhere.
It's true. Mo didn't invite me
Yeah,
out.
that's rude.
If you were getting invited out to places to do fun stuff, it'd be different.
I'm gonna
get
tell
it.
you, I was down at the beach this weekend by myself. I had a whole easy nothing going on weekend. I went fishing with my son, which was great, and then I just laid in bed and watched movies and got caught up on my sleep, and I was like, I feel great. But 2 days, more than that, I'm starting to wander.
Yeah.
I see how old men become old men. I'm just gonna walk outside and see what's out there.
Silver alert.
Yeah, next thing you know, I'm just walking through the neighborhood. I don't remember where I live.
Yeah,
no.
if your wife is not around, you're watching birds and talking to Hummer owners.
Yeah.
And just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listening to the thunder.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Gonna have a hole in your shorts.
Uh-huh.
We know why.
I talked to her yesterday, and I go, "Oh, can I be honest with you about something else?" Also, no interest in sex while she's gone. Like I haven't even watched porn.
Nice.
Not nice. What's wrong? I have 8,000 porn channels, and I was like, nah, I'm not even into that really.
I read a study a couple weeks ago about what porn does to a man's brain. It really freaked me out.
Well, you saw that place that never had internet or anything like that. Whatever the tribe.
Yeah, the village.
The village. Yeah.
And now they're addicted to porn.
Yeah, and gossip and everything, and going crazy.
It's wild.
Yeah, it took them like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, all I had was the internet to keep me occupied.
Yeah.
Man, I watched some weird videos.
I bet you go down some of those rabbit holes, man.
Yeah, I mean, I believe listen to this. Have you seen the guy who's got the Instagram that he claims he's a time traveler?
No.
This is good. It's all bull, but I almost said the word. It's good though. He's like, you don't believe I'm a real time traveler? Well, I'll give you dates and things. And he's like, August 9th, there'll be a triple hurricane that devastates the Carolinas. I'm like, oh, Jesus, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. But then he's like, in January, the pyramids float and nobody can explain why or what's happening. But then they realize the technology and that's how we invent flying car. I'm like, oh my, what date is it? Like it sucked me right into it, man. And I was like, oh boy.
You know, he's not far off because they just had to, the government just released its first patent on a anti-gravity plane. I think it's called like the FB-8 or something like that.
Yeah, they've been talking about that for a long time.
But that's what I'm saying. So they have that technology.
Yeah.
That may be where he's getting a little bit of his imagination from.
Well,
you know,
I like to see something. I don't want it to be bad stuff, but it would be cool to. I don't know. Every year in January, I go, this is the year.
this is the year. This is when the aliens land.
Aliens are just going to at least show themselves.
Yeah, we got to get what is it, Jeff Goldblum to help us out.
Yeah. If they come through the cable system, that was the thing in Independence Day. So, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Listen, Galvin, you opened up a can of worms yesterday.
How so?
You asked Love Tiger to send a picture of his feet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen to me. I'm being dead serious. I don't know what to do. His leg is in Love Tiger. If you're listening, I sent him. I was pleading to him yesterday. He has to go to the hospital.
Oh no!
He has
a major infection on
his
his leg.
cellulitis is what he has. I guarantee.
No, I took a picture of it and sent it to Dr. D. He goes, "That's got to go to the hospital right now. That's got to be vaxxed, whatever that was."
What if he has to lose the leg,
dude?
I'm telling you right now, that's where he's at.
Yeah.
Listen. I sent it. I didn't even say what it was. I sent a picture of him. Dr. D is the best. I sent him a picture. Joey had a blister lasered off his hand, and it's all black and puffy, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't infected. I sent it to him, a picture of it, and I was writing. Joey had and he already wrote back, that's from what I didn't even send it yet. How did you know? I sent him a picture of Love Tiger's leg, and his first two words were "Holy S." That thing is going to need to vac. That thing is going to need negative pressure therapy, which is also known as a wound vac. It is horrendous, and I'm not trying to make fun of him. I was I was calling Love Tiger John yesterday. I'm like, John, you need to go to the hospital. You're gonna die. And he goes, oh no, it's just whatever. I go, listen to me. That is a doctor telling you go to the hospital and get it taken care of. I don't know what to do. Like I would call 911 if I thought that was because he's going to end up dying.
Yeah.
They're going to cut his leg off.
So Google cellulitis and look at the pictures and compare them to Love Tigers because it's literally the same thing. It's bacteria infection is what it is, and it'll start breaking the skin open. It'll tear and stuff. Yeah, it's just disgusting.
Does he have like an open wound? Is it from the toe?
Yeah, I'm going to show it to you.
Yeah. Oh my god!
It's a wound.
I hate you for making me Google this.
But that's his leg. That's exactly what it looks like. And look at the foot. The foot is the same thing. It's got the gross nails and the red and the rash and the ripping.
Calvin, this is way different than the foot.
No. But it's up his leg. I saw it yesterday. You showed it to me.
I just sent it to the group chat. So
don't.
Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe morbid curiosity. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I mean that needs to go to the hospital.
Dude.
Yeah. And then he sends me a picture of the pool. I'm like, the pool should be the last thing on your mind.
No, you dip that in the pool, clear it right up.
Yeah.
That's actually how the pool got so messed up. He dipped it in there and it was game over.
That pool, that's not even water in there. That's all the fluid that leaked out of his leg.
I hate
hate you so much.
Love Tiger did send me a picture of the pool. Apparently, it is being worked on.
Yeah.
And the guy is coming to remove some more of the water.
But it's still dead. It's still black.
It's still blocked.
I thought he said you could see the bottom.
Well, if you walk up to it, maybe. I don't know.
Look at his leg. You think he knows what's going on? That bacteria is in his brain.
That could be life-threatening.
For sure.
Yeah, it's very
Sepsis,
similar.
MRSA, yeah.
Ugh.
That's it, man.
I'm just going to name other stuff.
better.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
the pool's not looking better. The area around the pool looks better.
Oh, that's what I'm
I
thinking
know
of.
they really did a good job around the pool.
Yeah.
I was like, that's good pressure washing.
It looks like they're just keeping oil.
One day this is going to be worth them.
man.
Joey had it was a wart, not a blister. A wart lasered off of his hand. He'd had it treated, it wouldn't go away, and they're like, we'll just cut it off. His hand is his like pinky and ring finger in front of it is black and raised. I looked at it and I go, oh, we got to go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Then I sent it to Dr. D. He goes, nah, you just got to cover it, and it's going to take a couple more days. It's painful, but there's nothing you can do. I was like, oh. Then my wife sent it at the same time to the dermatologist, not knowing I sent it to Dr. D, and she's like, no, it's fine. And I go, I'd rather have the wart.
Yeah.
I would have rather just walked around with a wart on my hand.
yeah.
Oh,
Some of that stuff hurts.
I can't imagine. I can't. He's walking around with like a little ball of black
Yeah.
on his hand.
Nah, it's gotta hurt.
It's,
Would you rather have that or the leg?
the hand thing for
Yeah.
sure. That Love Tiger. I don't know if you're listening or not, but I don't. As your friend for a long time, I can't. I don't know if you can't get to the hospital. You're covered. You can go there. You can go there and just show up at the emergency room and let them look at that. He's got
At
like
least
his
get
mother,
checked out.
His I mean, granted he's 54 years old. I know that, but his mother's got to be responsible for something to take him there and help him out.
They got him to the hospital before.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I can't get involved. I can't just call an ambulance to his house, but somebody's got to do something.
One of our listeners reached out to me the other day and said that they work for Habitat for Humanity in Hillsborough County, but they said that if there's any way they may be able to do
Like
something. I know he
Citrus or
lives out in
wherever,
Spring Hill and stuff. I don't know whether that's something route that we want to try or.
Yeah, they got to do something. I don't really know what all the tigers in there, what the fight back would be like if we showed up at their house with Habitat for Humanity. They might be like, no, go away. I don't know. I mean, think if you're in that house and you're just seeing that black mold and stuff and you're not doing anything about it and you haven't showered in months and all that. I mean, how hard. Sometimes I feel like we just can't.
I know.
We just got to mind our own business.
Can't save everybody.
No, but he's got to do something with that leg.
Yeah, no, for real. That leg is
Because like Alvin said, that leg is a result of
Yes.
something else.
Yeah.
Ugh. You don't find this stuff in Whore Island, do you, Joe?
No,
Absolutely not.
damn right you don't.
No.
That's right.
What are you guys doing for 4th of July?
Probably just
Like
sitting
snakes?
at home, maybe watching the fireworks on TV.
Yeah.
On TV.
TV.
Yeah, I don't really want to go down there.
Can I tell you something though? There's a certain thing about Joe where if Joe and Teabag and all them are sitting on the couch watching fireworks on TV, I think they're happy with that. Like,
Yeah.
A little patriotic music in the background.
Yeah, he takes his girlfriends to sunsets.
That's
course,
right.
Of course, they're happy
Some of
when
them are
they're
not-
watching TV.
Some of them are not greedy, materialistic women. They're
Yeah,
just
that's right.
enjoy a nice,
Yeah.
beautiful sunset.
The
Some people
experience.
actually enjoy each other's company.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know.
But I thought about buying something for my wife while she was gone this weekend.
That's very
and
nice.
Yeah, but I know my wife. She would be like, "Why did you waste money on this stupid purse or on something like that?" Like she definitely would say, she'd be like, "Oh, thank you," but I know her. Then she'd be like, "What did it cost?"
She'd
Why did I
want
buy it?"
some-
Yeah,
card.
women love to hear that. I saw something and I thought of you and I was gonna buy it for you.
No, I'm not telling
but I
her.
didn't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her.
Okay.
No, but like even she doesn't like flowers. Like if I were to greet her today with flowers, she'd be like, "Oh, thank you," and then they will sit on the counter until they die.
Oh, they're back today?
Yeah, they get back today.
Oh, all right.
Thank God, I'm going to stir crazy. I mean, I've had to take care of myself.
I was going to say, we didn't even talk about it. Have you been doing your shots? Oh, my God. You're going to have Love Tiger leg.
I know.
What the hell?
You're going to have Love Tiger leg.
You want me to get in
You
there?
have
No.
to do this.
Oh, man.
You don't even know what they're for. You're like,
Love
Yes,
Tiger.
I
You and Love
do.
Tiger are the same.
Oh, no.
You love Tiger.
Wow.
You and that
Yeah.
guy that had the bedazzled jeans,
Listen.
and you and Love Tiger.
You
That's
had
your
so
two.
many, and you had so many people offer to help you do this.
oh yeah, there's so many people willing to stab me with a knife. Thank you, Carmen.
Wow.
They're looking out for your
I'm
well-being.
Listen,
I'm really disappointed in you.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
damn. That was good.
So I had the shots all the way up till Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, I didn't have. Saturday, Dr. D called me at like right in the morning. He was like, "Hey man, do a shot today? I'm like, bro, I'm not even home. I got to do it tomorrow when I get home. And he's like, tomorrow. And he's like, all right, I'll come over tomorrow and do it. And I was like, and then I didn't come home tomorrow. So I'm like,
if the doctor is calling first thing in the morning,
I know.
That's
He's
got to
paranoid.
be important.
You'll be fine.
He's over cautious. He's like, I was supposed to take it for 2 weeks. I took it for a week. That was good.
Yeah.
That's not how that works.
Oh,
you know
man.
that, right?
Yeah.
Joe, give him the shot right now, Joe.
All right.
And what
Today.
the shot is for is kind of important.
Right.
Yeah. So listen. So my wife comes home today. I'll be back on track.
She's
That's
just gonna
not
give
how
you
that
three.
works.
She's just gonna give you 3 shots today.
No.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something really stupid? In when I
We
was
just did.
when I was younger, in my 20s, I started taking blood pressure medication. I used to take 1 blood pressure medication a day, and I missed a day, so I took 2 the next day. And we were in Vegas, and I felt really weird. And my brother goes, "What did you take?" I go, "I just took my blood pressure medication. I missed it. Yes, I took today." And my brother goes, "It's not pregnancy medication. You can't catch up on it." I was like, "I don't know. I thought I had to just get it in my system." So
That's also not how birth control works. I hope that's not the advice you give your daughter.
No, my daughter's not taking birth control. She's not gonna have sex.
No.
That's not how that works either. You are just full of stupidity today.
Yeah. It comes with age. You start to go backwards a little bit.
Oh,
No,
man.
we're the same age. I know that those are all wrong things you're saying.
Oh, look at that little dog. Yeah, a big stick. I don't know what that's for. Anyway, I'll get it all taken care of today.
Sounds right.
Aw.
So you missed what? Saturday,
all right.
Sunday,
Monday.
Friday.
Monday.
Tuesday.
4 days.
Well, when we have to call an ambulance, we know what to tell them.
yeah.
I'm fine.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Does your wife know you skipped them?
No, I don't think she cares. She's got
What
a
if you
insurance policy.
What if you give one of the shots to Love Tiger and he can put it in his leg?
Oh my God.
Boy, if I thought it would help,
Oh my God.
listen to me.
Yeah,
This is how serious I am about Love Tiger. Okay, if Love Tiger said to me today, "I need you to come over here and give me the shot," I would go over there and give him a shot. Like, because I feel like he's gonna die.
Yeah. Well, you're not wrong with that feeling with the look of that leg, because that's only going to get much, much worse.
Right
So.
now, Medicine Man, he can die because he called me a fat ass. But Love Tiger has never been mean to me.
Yeah.
And Love Tiger, I feel like needs some adult medical attention.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you at least try like spraying Windex on that or something?
Oh,
That's how it got that way.
Yeah.
Maybe hit it with some raid.
Yeah, something.
There's got to be an over-the-counter ointment or something.
Yeah. There's a triple antibiotic ointment you can buy over the
Yeah,
counter.
like there's stuff.
That's the thing. You should be at least putting
Yeah,
something on
gauze,
it,
something.
and wrapping it.
Neosporin.
You know what he needs is he needs to get some maggots to put on there so they could just eat all that dead flesh.
It's true.
Just get rid of it. Yeah.
For some reason, I must have saw something, but that grosses me out more than anything.
Really?
Maggots?
Yeah, maggots. I don't know why. I must have maybe
I
from
know what it
Poltergeist or something when I was
No,
a kid.
it's from the vampire movie, Lost Boys.
That might be it too. Yeah. It just always grosses
Or
me
what
out.
we do in the shadows.
That's a funny show.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. We'll get the show rolling this morning. We got a lot of stuff to give away today, Carmen. What is that stuff?
We do. We have tickets for Michael Carbonaro,
Uh-huh.
Doobie Brothers,
Uh-huh.
New Kids on the Block, 30 Seconds to Mars. And we're not doing this with Sporkle, but do not forget, we have tickets for
Bert.
Yes.
Bert.
And we have tickets for tomorrow, so we do need to give those away.
Yeah, relax. We got it.
I'm just okay.
Relax.
We got it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And you were like in full panic mode. Okay. All right, let's do it right now. Well, first of all, did you see Galvin the video yesterday?
I did.
Do you want to apologize to Gio?
No, not at all. Why would I apologize?
Because you were
Explain it to
so admitting that
Explain it to me.
you were saying that you were first, and you were so adamant that you were so far ahead of him, and the video clearly showed that your mouth didn't even move while
Oh,
Gio
you're
answered.
talking about the video that lags and has different from the audio? Yeah. That's the
No.
problem. Yeah.
I've seen the
You-
original video.
Okay. The video, you can hear my voice before you see my mouth
No,
move.
you hear Gio's voice.
No, it's my voice.
Oh man, even with video proof.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to see the video, it's up on our Instagram at the Mike Calta Show.
Good luck.
With Galvin's caught on video.
I heard Spanish. Yeah.
All right, Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Here we
Video
go.
lagger.
Let's play a little Sporkle.
Come on.
I accept your apology, Calvin.
I did not apologize.
mean, if you don't want to have integrity, that's fine.
Keep
I'm
your score.
sorry.
Keep your score.
I'm still sorry about it.
You should. You're really the
What are
problem
you
here.
sorry about?
I don't know.
You did the right thing.
No, you didn't.
Oh, brother.
It's always his fault.
Keep him here.
Thank you,
My
Carmen.
favorite part of that video, real quick, is when Carmen asks Joe, like the next thing, she goes, "Oh, Jesus Christ."
My favorite part of that video is where you answered a Galvin's mouth didn't move yet. That was Are you lagging right now?
Go bedazzle your shorts.
Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pat Bab is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, what are we playing today?
Okay, so today we're going to be playing movies in 2 words. I'm going to give you 2 words. You're going to give me the movie, okay?
All right.
Everyone get it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Speak jive.
Whoa.
Airplane.
Galvin. You want to go to the judge?
No.
Okay. Deep throat.
All the President's Men.
Galvin.
What is happening?
Keyboard floor.
Big.
Spanish. Please speak into your microphone.
I am.
Some bass in that voice.
Crow's playground. Crow's playground.
Birds.
I will give that to you.
The birds.
The bird.
Oh, so now it's not what's on the
What's on
paper?
the paper?
paper
Don't
say?
listen to them, Carmen. It's birds.
I will
The
give
movie
it to
title's
Sp-
birds.
What
I
does the
will-
paper say, though?
It says birds.
The note doesn't count.
Have never done that before.
Yeah, bird.
So,
So we don't go with the paper.
Point
you know
Spanish.
what, Gio? Everyone's against Gio.
Watch the video.
Your next one. Prom blood.
Carrie.
Yes. Spanish.
Yeah.
Squeal pig.
Deliverance.
Mike. Pottery wheel.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Galvin. Cooler baseball.
Bull Durham.
Cooler
Major League.
baseball.
A League of Their Own. What's a cooler?
Sandlot.
The Great Escape.
Oh. Okay.
I still don't get it.
Never heard of that.
Robot weapon.
Terminator. The Terminator.
Yeah, you're still wrong. Go ahead.
Robot weapon.
Yes.
I didn't get it.
That was wrong.
The Iron Giant.
Oh.
Wow.
Spanish.
Great
It's
movie.
just Iron Giant.
Nope, it's the Iron Giant. Your next one, Jeep T-Rex.
Jurassic Park.
Spanish. Outmaneuver bullets.
Matrix.
Spanish. And Pap.
Oof.
We're halfway there.
Gio is not on the board. He has a total of 0 points. Michael has 1. Galvin with 3. And Spanish is your leader right now. He's winning with 6.
Oh my gosh.
Good job, Spanish. You won. Good job.
I'm gonna clap my feet together.
Good job.
Twice in 1 week you've won.
Don't. Nope. Not listening.
What was that little monkey from Saturday Night Live?
What? Why?
That's
Well,
who you
hey,
are.
Mr.
what?
Peepers.
That's who you are. You're Mr. Peepers. I'm gonna throw an apple
Isn't
at
that
you.
what's his name?
Chris Kattan. Yeah,
yeah.
Your arch enemy.
Oh, yes.
That hurt on multiple levels,
You're the
Michael.
same.
Be better.
Oh,
All right, we were playing movies in 2 words. Your next one, tentacles, beard.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean. Dead Man's Chest.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Gio, you did not get it.
That time we went by the paper.
Yeah, I know, right?
We all, you
Pirates
son
of
of
the
a
Caribbean.
bitch.
Of course.
But whatever.
Birds. There's multiple. There's
Dead
multiple Pirates
man's
of the
chest.
Caribbean.
There's multiple.
The birds.
You wouldn't just say Harry Potter.
Next.
Your next one, Royale cheese.
Pulp Fiction.
Mike Calta. Autism savant.
Rayman.
Galvin. Boom box.
Say
Do the
anything.
right thing.
Say anything. Mike Calta. Jewish protection.
Schindler's List.
Mike Calta.
really? I was thinking the other one where they're tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Inglourious Bastards?
No. I'll think of it later.
Is that the one with Bruce Banner?
Yeah.
Your next one, head, box,
7.
Spanish. Death, chess. Death, chess.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Can I ask a question? Are you saying chess or chest?
Chess. Like the game. Death, chess.
I got it.
The seventh seal.
Oh.
God, oil,
No Country for Old
There will
Men.
be blood.
Galvin,
That's the one.
and Pep Pep.
Oh.
We are on the last 3.
Gio is still not on the board. He has a total of 0 still. Michael has 4 points. Galvin with 5. Spanish is your leader right now. He's winning with 8.
What I had?
Tight.
You had 4, Michael.
Oh.
What did I have?
0. Thank you.
Thank you.
0.0.
All right, we're doing movies in 2 words. Last 3, here we go. Volume 11.
Spinal Tap. This is Spinal Tap.
Galvin. Male actress.
Tootsie.
I was thinking mail, like delivering
Yeah,
mail.
me too.
I was going to say you've got mail.
Yeah. What was it?
Mike Calta. And your last one, candy wallpaper.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
On the board.
Dr. Cherry.
Hey.
Your final score, Gio with that 1 single point. Very nicely done. Michael with 5. Galvin with 6. And Spanish is your triumphant champion for the 2nd day in a row. He won with 8.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
We're going to get a new rule tomorrow.
Oh, settle down.
Yeah.
Settle down.
For America's birthday.
We're off tomorrow.
Oh, come on.
In.
What the hell?
We're not off tomorrow.
No.
I can't. I got very confused.
Don't
Make
do that,
jokes.
Michael.
I didn't do anything. I got confused.
You confused me too.
Good job, Spanish. What line are you playing for?
I will take line 3, please.
All right. Good morning. Who is this?
Matt,
Hi, Matt. How you doing?
I'm great. Yourself?
I'm good, Matt. You're the winner. I'm going to put you on hold. It's going to be a second. Carmen will grab you during the break, and we'll hook you up with a prize. Okay, buddy?
Awesome. Thank you.
You got it. Hold on there. I do, as Carmen pointed out, have tickets to go see Bert Kreischer starting tomorrow night at the Mahaffey Theater and like 5 sold-out shows. So we've got tickets for that for Wednesday's show, Saturday's show. We'll be blowing those out. They'll all be gone before tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow's show, but we will give some away today. Galvin, what do we have coming up in news?
Coming up in news today, Above the Law, So Long Steven, and That's a Fat Cat.
Oh, love a fat cat. All right, we'll take a break. Get right into news next. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. The only good thing that come out of the Hawk Tour girl is this. I am blown away by what it takes to become famous in this country.
Yeah, you say that, but are you?
Yes.
By now, it's like,
No, I mean, I
course.
see it, but,
You know what I
you know.
mean?
It's crazy.
She has almost 300,000 followers.
No, of all of those, of the 300,000 followers, none of them are getting Hawk to it on.
Well, I watched that interview she did, and she said she has no social media. Those are
Yeah.
all fake accounts.
And she said she took it down months before all this stuff happened because she was having some personal issues.
Yeah, with a boyfriend or something.
Yeah, I think this chick. I'm not at the point where I'm mad at her. You know what I mean? Because you go through those stages like, oh my god, and then you're like, well, why is she famous? And you start getting jealous and get mad. I'm good for her, but I just don't understand. It was the poor guy that did the interviews. Like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I talked to one girl, and this is, I seem like she'd be fun at a frat party, but other than that, she annoys me. That stupid hi accent and all that stuff. And I'll be honest with you. If they called tomorrow and they were like, "Hey, we'd like to book the Hawk Tour girl on the show," I'd be like, I don't know. I mean, I might have to because it's so viral right now. But I also want to be like, why?
Yeah, just to get a liner.
So here's the questions. What were you thinking about? What do your parents think? When's the next time you're gonna Hawk Tour somebody?
Yeah.
Will it be me? Those are the next questions I have, and that's it. And I bet you she's terrible in bed.
Probably. I always think that whenever something like this goes this viral, where the whole country is talking about it, I'm always wondering what are they distracting us from, because they control the internet for sure.
Who is they?
The government.
And you think this is the way they're doing it? They're distracting us with the Hawk Tuah girl?
It's
working.
I mean, definitely. The whole country's been talking about this. I always look, whenever something like this happens, during that week, I will go and try to see what bills they're passing, what Congress is doing, because no one's paying attention. Everyone's talking about the Hawk Tuah girl.
I'm afraid that my daughter doesn't think that I'm cool enough to know what's on the internet. Like when she speaks her stupid Sigma language and I hit her back with a salulu, she gets very, how do you know that? How do you know that? If she hits me with a Hawk Tuah thinking I'm not going to know what it is, I'm going to punch her in the face.
Oh, not good.
If she's like, you don't even know Hawk Tuah.
Yeah, you know she's seen it. You know she's seen it for sure.
Of course. I don't. Hopefully she doesn't understand it.
How old is she?
She's 11, but she's at the age now where if somebody says 69, she giggles, but she doesn't know what it means.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, she does.
I know she doesn't. I always say that.
Carmen.
I always go, well, you don't even know what that means. And she's like, I don't, but everybody laughs when we say it. I test
She
her.
has the internet.
Yeah, I'm
She
not saying she
knows.
couldn't look it up. She's not looking it up.
So would you like me to do? Would you like me to do some news from 2028?
Yeah.
Breaking news. We're in the year 2028. You guys remember the Hawk Tuah girl? She killed herself.
Yeah.
That's gonna, you know.
Boy, you want me to do news from 2024 or 28? Hawk Tuah, President Hawk Tuah girl.
Oh, Jesus.
It was a long way to get that out. Here's the thing, though, is that how long will it be now until some guy's like, oh, Hawk Tuah girl, we used to call her a stanky snatch girl in high school. You know, they start tearing her apart.
They got to build you up just to take you down. That's the move.
Distract.
She called me the N-word. All right. Well, by the way, I guarantee she said the N-word.
Yeah. I'm not mad at her. And if this world is so dumb that they're going to let that girl become famous, then they give it to her. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
people have been famous for less.
Yeah, but they just push. It's like one of those things where I feel like they'll see, the government will see something that's getting traction, and then they just pump it to every platform that they can, and everybody's just all riled up over one thing.
I don't.
That's a weird way to look at things.
I mean, you know why I look at it like that? I'll tell you why. Because there was a story last week where Google Earth released photos, and one of the photos you saw of the drone.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about the lady that was flashing.
No, it was a secret underwater drone that the government's been working on for 5 to 10 years, and then they scrubbed the global internet of every photo that came up of that drone.
Yeah,
so
but
if
that
they can
makes
do
sense.
that,
Yeah,
I know that's what I'm saying.
Government should do.
Yeah, but you don't think? Okay,
But they have the power to do that. Yeah.
Thank you, Gio.
Sure. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
But
what I'm
you
saying
can hire
is,
a
They've
company.
done this before.
You can hire a company to scrub the internet of your. If you search my name, listen to me. If you search my name,
Spanish said,
No, definitely not.
things that come up in the news. There's that one video that tries to make me look like I'm hitting that lady. I can have that removed.
Okay.
I can have it removed. They have those companies that have those bad reputation stuff removed. If you're the government, it should be a lot easier to do that.
But that's what I'm saying is you can get it removed if you think you can get it removed. That lives on the cloud. That lives on servers somewhere. I'm talking about having the power
The
to
dark web.
actually take something completely off the internet.
Where you can't even dig and find it. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about there was some guy that just posted Google 140 Pine Street, Colorado, blah, blah, blah. And
Oh,
you
yeah.
put it in, whatever.
I saw
And you
that.
kind of move the camera around and it's just a lady showing her boobs.
Yeah, they definitely control what we see.
Yeah.
Oh, look. If you want to show me the Hawk Tuah girl, but I don't. I hate to. I'm going to brag for a second. I don't want to brag, but I think I have the mental fortitude to look beyond the Hawk Tuah girl. That's not doing
Do
it. My
you?
dad is not being distracted by the Hawk Tuah girl.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but I think it's easy to assume that. Like most people assume they can't get got. You know what I mean? And
No,
then all
I
of a
can
sudden,
get got.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it just. I don't even mean like. They just need a little bit of a distraction. They just need a couple days to do whatever they get going. You know what I mean? Then by the time the dust settles, everyone's like, "Hawk Tuah, what happened? We don't have freedom anymore."
Yeah.
Well, and also think about this. We're talking about the Hawk Tuah girl and not about how our president is incompetent and can't even hold a debate.
Oh, I believe we're
against
talking about that too.
But
we talked about
Wait,
that.
nobody
But I'm
mentioned
saying
that?
we talked about it. It came and went. You know what I mean? And here we are. We're discussing the Hawk Tuah girl and not actually about the real problem.
You know what disappoints me in you? You could have been the Hawk Tuah girl.
Yeah.
Are you
Carmen, Hawk 3.
I could have been a lot of things, but you hold me back.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm constantly pushing you out. I'm pushing you out there.
You slut shamed me.
Oh! I'm proud of your sluttiness.
Yeah.
You slut shamed me. You called me a whore and fat.
Yeah, fat whore.
I like to point out that I never said whore. Fat,
What'd you
maybe.
say?
I'm saying I never called you a whore.
Really?
To your face.
You have.
He said whorish.
Hoary.
Whore-like
I'm just
tendencies.
saying, you're the problem.
I have been building you up to put you out there for the world to see, and then you've failed, you've fallen short.
Excuse you, I have not.
You gotta up the ante, Carmen. You gotta come up with a new something dirtier than Hawk Tua, and then just stand around Ybor waiting for someone to interview you.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You give him that old grease the pole.
Yeah, spit on that thing.
Yeah. You give him that old call your friends.
I'm too old.
Yeah,
Let Spanish
true.
do it.
All right, hell yeah.
Add old to fat and whore.
Oh my God.
No.
Wow.
I'm kidding. I don't think you're fat at all. Old whore maybe, but not fat. I love you, Carmen. I think you're adorable.
You hold me back.
I can't hold you. You got too big. No, what? I'm sorry.
Why are you doing this?
You're making me do this.
You can't
You're
help
making
yourself.
me do this. I'm sorry. You break my spine.
You fat whore.
Carmen, let's get this on the record. I do not think you're fat. You just are an aging whore.
No, yeah.
Oh my God.
You're just a bag lady.
I'm kidding. You're not aging. Listen to me. I still think that you have plenty of youth in you left where you could become the next something.
Yeah, one day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking. I don't know.
You got to grease that pole.
I cannot be a stripper.
No. You got to think of just like a phrase in case anybody ever goes to talk to you.
Okay.
You got to have the phrase ready to go.
I gotcha. I'll think of something, but
You got to lick them nips. I don't know.
Nah.
I don't know. Whatever it is.
we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you.
I need your help.
In the meantime, let's check. Oh, look at that. Charlie Belcher's playing with the tortoises.
All right.
I know that guy. All right, let's check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
What do we have in news today, Galvin?
Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. 4th of July, right around the corner. Pelt Shoes has their giant 4th of July clearance sale happening all weekend long at Pelt Shoes. They have clearance markdowns on all your favorite shoes. So you can stop in there, whatever you need. You need athletic shoes, dress shoes, comfort shoes, new flip-flops. You need some brand new super white New Balance for whenever you're out there grilling for 4th of July. Well, they have them right there at Pelt's. And Pelt's has 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. So stop into a Pelt's today, you American. I salute you. Stop in and make sure you tell them Galvin sent you. Speaking of America, the Supreme Court on Monday ruled for the first time that former presidents have broad immunity from prosecution, extending the delay in the Washington criminal case against Donald Trump on charges he plotted to overturn his 2020 presidential election loss, and all but ending prospects from the former president. The former president could be tried before the November election. In a historic 6-3 ruling, the court's conservative majority, including 3 justices appointed by Trump, he's so happy about that, narrowed the case against him and returned it to trial court to determine what is left of special counsel Jack Smith's indictment. Trump celebrated, quote, a big win on Twitter. President Joe Biden said justices set, quote, a dangerous precedent that undermines the rule of this nation. Actually, what he said was, come on, man.
Yeah. I wonder if he prepared that statement. And then he said, "Oh, Hawk too."
Hawk too.
Yeah. Listen. A win for Trump, you know. As now in Spanish, you want to talk about conspiracy?
Oh, dude!
After you saw the debates, they were like, "We can't. You got to give him.
You know what I mean?
Give him one, yeah."
And the dance continues.
A win for Trump and a win for Biden.
That's
because
that's
he's
the
like,
thing.
that's a thing I'm going to totally take advantage of when they try and convict or prosecute me as soon as Trump becomes president.
You could be a convicted felon.
Yeah, not anymore.
You know, I heard Rachel Maddow from MSNBC. She was like, "I'm afraid that he's going to use it to come after me," and I went, "That's
Yeah.
For a second, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
She shouldn't worry. She's vaccinated. She'll be fine.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy that how they have gone after him, especially the Department of Justice specifically.
I mean, everybody. I mean, that's a bipartisan feeling on that. Yeah. I mean, even you want to talk about scholars, people are like, this is ridiculous. It's never been used like this.
You
before.
can tell who's got a guilty conscience now because everyone's like, oh God, what's our turn next?
But I mean, this opens the door for any president.
Yeah,
all presidents.
100%.
Yeah. So they're all off the hook now.
Yeah.
Yep.
They didn't prosecute Nixon.
Yeah, but they pardoned Nixon.
Yeah, right.
Ford pardoned Nixon right away. It wasn't like they couldn't go after him. I mean, they could have, but yeah, they went ahead and gave.
I didn't realize that was right away.
It was right away.
That happened when Joe was 50. Big news out of hockey. The Nashville Predators made a big splash on the first day of NHL free agency, signing forward Steven Stamkos to a 4-year contract worth $8 million per season, a total of $32 million. The Predators were rumored to be in on Stamkos all weekend. Then on the first day of free agency, they closed the deal. Stamkos, who is 34, played 16 seasons right here with Tampa Bay Lightning, scoring 550 goals and 582 assists in 1,082 games. Stamkos, who has the third most goals among active players, won the Maurice Rocket Richard Trophy in 2010 and 2012. Richard.
Just before you get
I know.
People just said it wrong.
Just like I like to call what's his good Lord. St. Louis. I used to always call him St. Louis. Yeah. He also won 2 Stanley Cups with Tampa in 2020 and 2021. Here was what Stamkos had to say in an interview about leaving the Lightning. Here we go.
I'm officially done with Tampa Bay. I won these ungrateful.
No, that's not the right one.
I got
yeah, play that one.
Yeah.
That's a different
I'm officially done with Tampa Bay. I won these ungrateful clowns 2 Stanley Cups, but they couldn't manage their cap space, and now they can't afford me. That Frenchman Brisebois offered me $1 million a year for the next 100 years. It was an absolutely disrespectful, lowball offer designed to circumvent the cap. The entire organization should be embarrassed at these shenanigans. I asked my agent to get Steve Stamkos a deal somewhere he can win another cup. Get me paid? I'm officially done.
That is AI, obviously. It's not Stamkos, but that is so goddamn dangerous. Listen to this again. When I heard it first, I mean, that's his voice.
It blew my mind when I first saw this.
I'm officially done with Tampa Bay. I won these ungrateful clowns 2 Stanley Cups.
That is so goddamn funny.
Yeah, and there's a video that goes along with it, and his mouth matches up to the words when he's talking.
I mean, that is so dangerous.
Yeah.
So dangerous. That is not Steven Stamkos.
And that's just some jerk off on Instagram that's putting those together. It's not like, government or whoever has like supercomputers.
But I want to point out something. This deal was done before the weekend. He knew. Let's not make it like he's an angel. He deserves to have another. After 16 years in one spot, he deserves to spread his wings a little bit, especially since they were willing to pay him, and he can help out the franchise. I think he should have that opportunity to do so. But let's not pretend he didn't have this in the planning for a long time. He had no intention of staying here.
Well, according to Stamkos, he did. Whether he did or did not, he says that he did. We actually have some audio from Stamkos.
The real audio.
I forgot that you had that. And you started. I was like, what? Here is Steven Stamkos in an interview talking about Tampa and Nashville.
Through all of this, like what happened? Like you're the captain, you're Mr. Tampa Bay. What happened?
Yeah, to be completely honest, Army, I found myself asking the same question. And the more people I talked to, everyone seemed to share that same sentiment, which is puzzling and strange. And at the end of the day, there was no question that I was willing to put all that stuff aside to remain a member of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Like I said, my family and I absolutely loved playing for that city and playing for the players that are there. It just seemed like maybe not everyone thought that way. And listen, I'm a big boy. I can handle that. We went about doing our business. I thought I played extremely well this year, regardless of the contract distraction, and just told them at the beginning of the year that it wasn't going to affect my play, and that's something that I was proud of. So, listen, we wanted it to end and retire as a Tampa Bay Lightning. It certainly didn't work out, but at the end of the day, in order to look yourself in the mirror, you have to just be honest with yourself, know your self-worth, know what loyalty and respect means to you. And move on. And that's why it's been so exciting for our family. Once we kind of got over that hump, we kind of zeroed in on a few teams, with Nashville being very high on that list, and just the mutual interest from day one, how aggressive they were, how accommodating they were in terms of any questions or concerns, and it just seemed like a natural fit, and we're so excited.
Good for him. I think he earned it. He certainly put in his time here and did so much for this team and this organization. And he was the face of the team for all this time. And it's time to move on. It's time for Point to be that guy, or whoever's the next captain. And I have nothing but good things to say about him on the ice. And I just think that this is business, and it comes down to him having to do what's right for his family. He gave it a shot. It couldn't work out here, and he's going to go and bring his talents to Nashville. We'll see how that works out.
Can I tell you the most shocking thing?
Yeah.
Stamkos, 34?
Yeah, he's been here forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he looks
We're old.
a lot older.
You think he looks older?
Yeah.
Hockey's rough, man.
Yeah, he's a man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I thought he was like in his 40s.
No.
Yeah, but
Like,
he started
he
playing here
looks
when he was like 17 years old.
Right. He just looks like a man to me. He does look older, because I'm 33.
See, he looks like a little boy to me because I'm 52.
Yeah, I'm 33, and I'm like, he's my age?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Well, you couldn't get him.
That's okay. He has a wife and kids.
I feel like he really thought he was going to be able to stay here.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think he thought that in the very beginning.
I think he wanted it, and the Lightning didn't.
Yeah,
I
the
think
Lightning have to make a space.
Well, yeah,
34 years old, to give him that kind of money and to stay here doesn't make any sense.
because when he didn't get the contract with a year to go, and then before the season.
Yeah.
I think he did want to be here, but the Lightning, because you live here for 17 years,
Right, but also,
you know what I mean?
There's something about saying to your wife, "Hey, it's Nashville. It's not that far. Nashville's a hot city to live in right now.
Yeah.
We can go there and have the next 3 years and have a great time, collect this money, and then retire.
Yeah.
So, and then come back here and hang your jersey in the rafters and just do it like that.
And that puts him at 20 years that he would play 16 here in Tampa and then 4 more years in Nashville.
20
years in the league, man.
And
It's
so
crazy.
far playing at such an elite
Such
level.
high level, yeah.
Yeah. So good for him. I wish him the best. I really do. And thankful for what he brought here to Tampa Bay since he was a kid, and playing the way he has for all these years and helping out this organization. It was great to have him here.
Does he go down as one of the greatest athletes of all time in Tampa?
100%.
Like he's the guy, right?
100%. Now, listen, with all this being said, I hope he breaks his leg in the first game of Nashville and never plays again. Yeah. I don't want to see anybody help to play against us.
Mike Evans is the only one that's even, I would say, close.
To what?
Being like the greatest
Like
Tampa athlete of all time.
Over
Tom
Brady.
I would put, to me, it would be Brooks, Sapp, Evans, Stamkos.
Yeah, I mean, you can't look beyond LeCavier.
Yeah.
And
they even sent Vinny out of here at the end.
Yeah, but Vinny also had the same thing with Vinny.
Yeah.
And he went and played. He was going to retire, and then he went and played in Philly?
Yeah.
It's because they were in the playoffs. And they were like, hey, we'll take him if he can help us push it through the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Even technically, the Bucks sent Brooks and Sapp out of here.
And then Vinny had to play through the strike too.
Yeah.
And then when he went to Sarnia or wherever he played, and then then Brooks, Sapp went to go play for the Raiders. Brooks just retired.
Yeah.
They pushed him into retirement.
Like if you're doing a Mount Rushmore of Tampa athletes, to me, those are like the 4.
How many you have?
Was it 4 or 5?
So
how many on Mount Rushmore?
How many?
Are you not counting Brady in there?
No.
What? Really?
Yeah, Brady was
doesn't
part
count-
timer.
yeah,
No, but that's what I'm saying. Are you just because he was here for such a short time?
Yeah,
He's not a representative of Tampa.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Brady in there. Obviously, level of play, he's among those guys, but I don't think he counts as a Tampa guy.
I mean, it's hard.
All those guys were drafted here. You know what I mean?
It's hard because there's so many NFL.
Are you putting any sports entertainment people in there?
No.
And there's only 4.
No.
4
Yeah.
for Mount Rushmore, yeah.
So that's Brooks, Sapp, Stamkos, Mike Evans. That's my 4.
That's a good 4. I agree.
3 football players. Nobody from the Rays.
I mean, you could put Longoria up there, yeah.
But was Longoria even that good, or was he just more famous?
He was great.
He was.
And he was the face of the franchise for, same like it was
handsome.
15 years.
Kiermaier. Those baby blues.
Yeah, no, we're not looking for good-looking guys.
Oh, you're putting their faces on there. You want a pretty face.
Yeah.
I think with multiple sports, you'd need more than 4. You'd have to pick maybe because you can't. I mean, you're looking at football. You got there's a place for Allstott somewhere. There's what I'm saying. There's.
But we don't have a basketball team.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Stamkos is going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Pick 3 from each league.
3 from each league. If I'm going 3, I would go. Yeah, I would throw Allstott in there with Brooks and
Saab.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evans. I just feel like he's not done yet, so he'll be there one day.
I think if he quits tomorrow, he's there for sure.
100%.
You know.
And then in hockey, you got St. Louis, Stamkos, and LeCavier. And then in baseball, I mean, Longoria maybe.
Like there'll be a Stamkos statue out front at some point.
Yeah, I know. Should be because the Andrew Chuck one is ridiculous.
Right. I mean,
I know he was only with the Devil Rays for a little while, but Boggs. Do you put Boggs in there because he is a Tampa guy?
I know, and he did play with the Rays for a while. I don't know. I don't know if they'd allow us to do that. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, I'm thinking somebody who has faced the franchise multiple years. The team drafted him here in Tampa.
Right.
Like
they were the ones putting. People in the seats.
Putting asses in seats. Stamkos for the Lightning, I would say by far.
I never understood the Andrew Chuck love the way they do it. Like they were like
he was just part of the first team that won the cup. I think.
I know, but there was a lot of people on that team.
Yeah.
I just think he was the only veteran at the time that really everybody paid attention to. But he was, I don't know. I don't dislike the guy or anything.
I would replace the Andrew Chuck statue with Stamkos.
With the Stamkos statue.
Yeah.
The only problem with putting statues in, they're all so tiny.
Yeah.
They're all so tiny guys. Anyway, well, congratulations, Steven Stamkos. You got all the money in the world.
So you had the trial with Trump. You had another trial. A judge declared a mistrial in the murder trial of Karen Reed, the Massachusetts woman that was accused of drunkenly driving into her police officer boyfriend and then leaving him to die in January 2022, in a case featuring accusations and a vast police cover-up in investigative misconduct. And the state trooper who helped lead the investigation, a man who admitted on the stand that he had sent sexist and offensive text messages about the defendant to friends, was relieved of duty Monday after the mistrial was declared. The mistrial was declared after the jury twice told the judge Monday it could not reach a verdict after spending days deliberating Reed's fate. Jurors also said Friday that they could not reach a unanimous decision. Prosecutors say they intend to retry the case, something the Norfolk County District Attorney's Office made clear minutes after the judge said, quote, "I am declaring a mistrial in this case."
Wow.
Yeah, how about that?
I send texts like that about Carmen to Galvin every once in a while. I don't know what the crime is there.
We'll see. We'll see if you run Spanish over with your
Please don't.
car.
Please don't.
It was that easy.
A family in Australia ended up in the ER. So we had those fishermen the other day that drank the bottles that they found out at sea and they all died allegedly. Well, these people ended up in the ER after an Italian restaurant served them insect repellent.
Oh,
they ordered cranberry juice.
Insect repellent.
They ordered cranberry juice, but instead got 2 glasses of insect repellent instead.
That's on purpose.
Is happening?
I don't imagine they look the same.
Right?
And where it's just sitting next to each other.
In wine glasses?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
But it's like the insect repellent is right next to the cranberry juice.
Yeah.
This is a good place for it. Hey, let's put the rat poison next to the creamer. You know?
Yeah, something sounds fishy.
Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Jesus.
How much do you think you need to make per year just to feel like you could live comfortably in America?
I saw the story.
Yeah?
I'm out, yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
75,000.
Carmen says 200,000.
Yes.
Joe says 75,000. See how you guys live differently. Gio, what do you think? How much do you need to make per year to live comfortably?
150.
150. Mike?
1.2.
1.2 million.
I don't know. To live comfortably, what does that mean? To
live comfortably, to be comfortable, you don't have to worry about stuff. You're not stressing.
Not paycheck to paycheck.
A household income of 150 grand.
This says the average American says $186,000.
That seems more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that the household or is that's
got to be the household
per person?
No, it's gonna be a household.
Yeah, I'd say it's household.
So I don't know. I don't know how much anything costs anymore. People complain about the rising cost of grocery stuff. I just feel like you need it. You just go buy it. That's how it is. I don't have milk.
Yeah, because you're rich.
But you need food. You know what I'm saying? Since I was a kid, I was buying food.
But the thing is, like, you don't look at you don't have to look at the prices. Like, I changed from going to Publix and Sprouts to going to Aldi because it's a cheaper option, and I can afford my groceries. I can afford everything.
The Aldi.
Aldi's great.
I love Aldi.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying, like, I had to consciously make that decision to go to a cheaper grocery store so I could afford all the groceries that I wanted.
This is my year as well with having to stand in front of items at a grocery store being like,
And decide.
Yeah, I've definitely noticed the price has gone up.
Yeah.
I've picked up a brisket before and said $190. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then
then
put
you
it in your
bought it.
basket. So this says the median household income across all 345 cities in the United States is how much? How much do you think?
Now?
Median household income right now is how much?
90
83.
grand.
I was
90,
75.
83, 75,
75.
75.
80.
$77,345.
Yep.
So almost not quite half of what
Yeah.
You need.
yeah.
And it's
well,
just
what they
getting worse.
say, what people say.
Crazy. It doesn't add up.
But there's
Yeah.
a way to live comfortably, and then there's a way to survive. You know
Well,
what I mean?
there's a way to accumulate your wealth. I agree with you. Like, being able to take advantage of the same laws that the rich do. The problem is a lot of people don't know how to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And in order to do that, you have to pay money to get an accountant and do all these things. So you got
But people-
and real estate is becoming impossible.
That's one of the big things that is so clear to me and such an easy thing to do is, yes, you should be paying for an accountant. Well, I have to pay for an accountant. Well, you're going to make your money back by getting an accountant.
Yeah.
If you have a proper accountant, he's going to get you enough money back where then you can pay him, and then you still have more money than if you did it yourself or took it down to the end of the street where the guy's standing out in front with the Statue of Liberty. You know what I mean? Like, that makes sense. But yes, a lot of people don't know they have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean?
That's true.
But can I tell you, like we all go to DeMarco, right? He's
Yeah.
our accountant. He does our taxes. I can tell you, in the last couple of years, the price of getting my taxes done has gone up.
Same girl.
Sure,
Same.
but-
You know what I mean? And that's fine, and that's just with the time. But I get a family and friends discount from DeMarco. Thank goodness.
Why? I don't get one of those.
Because I'm awesome. And I don't really get that much money, but I always get money back. I don't get that much money back. You know what I mean? But like the price has gone up for him to do my taxes. Definitely worth it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like I look at that and I'm like, I saw something that said if you make less than $70,000 a year, you can file your taxes for free doing this.
Yeah, they
Like
1040
online.
easy form.
Yeah.
An easy form, right? Well, technically, I could do that.
Sure,
Yeah,
but you're
Carmen-
not going to get the money back.
Right.
Right. You know what I-
You, know,
getting
you,
all the
may,
benefit.
you may get $115 back by filing yourself,
Instead
whereas
of
somebody
the-
who knows the different tax laws and knows the different stuff that you cannot write off and do the different things, you're going to get more.
Right. Yeah, listen, I get it, and that's why I go to him, but I'm just saying, like Spanish was saying, like people are like, I can't afford an accountant, and I understand that because of the prices going up in all general life.
Listen,
you know what
also, I got to point out, and this has been said in Goodwill Hunting as well, you can go get that stuff for $3 in late charges and a library card too. And now you add the internet to that. The resources are there. If you want to take the time to put it in and learn how to do it, they're there for everybody. It's a matter of convenience by having somebody who's already done it. You know.
Yeah.
It's the level in which it's a level in which you are educated. That's really the main key. The smarter you are, the better life choices you make.
I agree. You think they'd make public schools better and spend money on that instead of war, but that's a different topic.
Well,
Yeah,
also the stuff that they teach you, they should be teaching you more of that type, like real life stuff in school. Instead of some of the dumb stuff that they teach you.
My daughter-
And teachers are so underpaid that half of them don't even care.
It's as if they
Because
don't want you to know that.
Why would they put in effort when they're barely getting paid?
Yeah,
don't.
I agree with all of these things. I will say in my daughter's class, her last assignment was her and her class had to book a trip.
Mm-hmm.
They had to find the place they were going to go, book the airline, book the hotel and all that stuff within a budget, which I thought was great because nobody's ever done that. And everybody is mostly booking their own trips nowadays anyway. You give kids kind of hands-on experience on how to do these things, so it's not so foreign to them when they're older.
I saw teachers were doing that, and then they were taking those vacations because like they were having their students do it, and then they would take the cheapest vacation, whatever student won, they would actually take it. Yeah.
I had to ask about why I had I had to pay more taxes this year. I didn't get as much back, whatever. And they said, because you're making more money. And I wrote back, more money, more problems.
I don't even ask those questions because I just assume they know whatever the right thing is.
I knew that they knew what they were doing, but I was like, is that why? Is that? And he goes, yeah. And I go, more money, more problems.
That's right. Also, don't have car insurance. You make more money, you pay more taxes, you don't have car insurance, nothing ever happens.
It'll be fine.
Ridiculous.
I think the most crazy radical shift we're seeing is like there's a whole shift. Is that the younger generations that are now like going into college and are in high school right now, they seem to think that renting property is a much better idea than owning property, and I can't understand it.
Where are you getting that from?
What do you mean? Where am I getting that from?
Well, it's also hard to buy property.
I don't know. I don't know whether they think it's a better idea. I think it's the only idea. For some, and they think that that's what it is.
That used to be the easiest way to garner wealth.
That's what I'm saying.
Property.
That's exactly the point I'm making. Is you're making it impossible. You're teaching kids, or you're promoting this whole, you should rent instead of own, and now you have nobody who owns any property, and your ability to make the easiest generational wealth is now out the drain and belongs to BlackRock and hedge funds.
And J.P. Morgan once used to be the leading finance
institution.
For mortgages. They used to be leading for independent mortgages, right? For loans. Now they switched their whole thing, and they completely only give private companies loans to buy property.
Yeah, because they're the only ones paying them back.
And they were involved with Epstein pretty hardcore.
Oh, man.
And in the Bahamas, they got
are you ever able to just watch something and not start drawing strings to everything else?
I mean, it's just the way it's the way the systems all work. Yeah, it's
I know, but I mean, what I'm saying is, you're ever able to shut it off where you could just watch All in the Family without having to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, string to this.
I mean,
and Archie was teaching us to be racist.
Yeah, if you're asking me if I'm worried about anything, no, absolutely not.
Not worried. You just can't shut it off. Like, there's nothing that I can say that you don't go, because you're BlackRock. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because it's all connected.
BlackRock.
You know what I mean? Like people talk about one thing as if it's an isolated thing.
Let's just assume everything's BlackRock from now on.
Right. All right, you're gonna be.
It basically is though. Like 90% of the world is owned by BlackRock.
That's a bold statement. 90% of the world is owned by BlackRock.
Why can't it be White Rock?
Okay, it's 80.
Where are you getting these stats?
Spanish.
All right. What do you mean? I said they own most of the stock
string
market.
goes down.
Right.
Moving on, here are some of the top reasons people say they love to grill this summer. You got 4th of July. That's a big cookout holiday, of course. Memorial Day weekend, all that stuff.
Joe, did you take Mike's grill yet?
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, I stuffed it in Spanish's trunk.
2 more trips, and he's going to have it done just in time for 4th of July. Grilled food is delicious. 63%.
That's the number one reason to grill is because it tastes great.
Yeah, 63% say, it is delicious. We love it. Cooking outside is a nice change.
Yeah.
Instead of being in your kitchen, you get to go outside and do stuff. Plus, but you feel like you're in charge of something. Like, there's a lot of guys that don't necessarily cook in the kitchen, but they're in charge of the grill. Don't touch the grill.
Listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not the best griller out there. Like, if somebody else is grilling, there's a chance they're better than me. Okay, let's establish that. But there's nothing I hate more than somebody that comes over your shoulder while you're grilling. The other day, I was cooking, and Bobby comes over, and he goes, you flipping those already? It's a little early for the flip. Don't you think it's early for the flip? I almost put his face against the grill. Yeah, if a guy is grilling, and he's not asking for help, don't offer your help. It's none of your business. Stay out of his grill.
Yeah, that's a lot. You gonna flip that one? All right, relax. By the way, did anybody see the guy? It was hilarious. It was on Instagram. I guess they're doing a thing where they grill carrots
Oh yeah.
And they burn, they blacken, they get the char on them and stuff, and they look like a hot dog and put them on a hot dog bun with mustard. He goes, I'm telling you right now, if I bite into a hot dog and it's a carrot, everyone's catching smoke. He goes, I'm gonna punch your aunt. He goes, I may kick your dog. He goes, everyone. He goes, that's not even funny. Like, don't give me a grilled carrot on a bun.
Catching
That's
smoke.
actually pretty good. Yeah, catching smoke.
They say grilling just puts you in a good mood. When you're out there, you're doing it. You feel like you're accomplishing something.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm grilling.
I go out there, I crack a beer, I turn the radio on, here's listen to some tunes.
I am right.
Beer.
Yeah.
What do you normally listen to when you grill?
What's that?
What do you normally listen to when you grill?
A little bit of everything.
I just imagine you rocking Limp Bizkit, flipping burgers, smashing them down. Yeah.
I watch TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I put it up on the TV out there, and
I would get too distracted. I would forget what I was doing, end up burning everything.
It's so hot, though. That's the only downside. It is brutal hot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got to get yourself a big fan out there.
It's a seasonal experience, so it's kind of tradition. You know, seasonal. You're out there, you're grilling, doing stuff. Obviously, in Florida, it's a lot easier for us to grill at any point. But most places, Illinois, Michigan, you're not going to be grilling in November, probably. If you are, there's going to be a lot of smoke.
That's great.
Also, it's easy. 34% agree with that. Some of the other top 10 said it's fairly healthy, depending on what you do. I don't know, carcinogens and all that stuff. It's quick. It creates a chance to spend time with family and loved ones and stuff. And a lot of people are very proud of their grilling skills.
Yeah.
I know Schumer is, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that picture of him? What's his name?
Chuck Schumer?
Yeah, Chuck Schumer. Did you see that picture?
No.
Oh, he had a grill in there. He's like enjoying
Adorable.
that. It is a raw hamburger with a piece of cheese that's not even melted or anything. He was totally faking the whole
Just for the picture, yeah.
It was great.
It's like, what are you doing?
It was so good.
Can't cheese
Put
them early.
cheese, It's way too early for the cheese.
I like that it makes less of a mess in the house, usually.
Yeah. Oh, you don't grill in your house?
No.
No.
That's how who was it? Somebody from Boston, the band Boston. One of them died that way, grilled in his bathroom. I'm not even
He
kidding.
deserves it.
I want to find out who that is. Somebody grilled in their bathroom, but I think he was committing suicide. I think he actually did it on purpose.
I remember back when the George Foreman was a thing, we used to use that all the time.
Yeah.
That was great.
The George Foreman grill made some good chicken breast.
Yeah. Oh, they did great burgers too on that George Foreman.
I like my outdoor kitchen. I think it's convenient. I got taps out there. I got USB chargers. I got all the important things. Got a pizza oven that makes it look like 9/11 outside when you use this. Worst black smoke I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know.
Was that the one time, one and done with the pizza?
I had like a week run.
Try it again.
A week run of trying to get it right. I don't dislike it. It's just I don't know. I could also order Three Brothers pizza.
I was looking at one of those. I was going to get one, and I thought about you burning the house down.
You can cook other things in it, and once you get the hang of it. So here is the problem, G. I'll tell you this, and anybody else who's got a pizza oven. If you read or watch videos and stuff, they tell you they got to get it like 700-800 degrees in there. So I thought, well, then by all means, let's light a fire in that thing.
Yeah,
I made too much fire inside it. You don't need to let it. You don't need to put 5 bricks of wood in there or logs of wood in order to get it. You just need to let it burn for a little while and get it nice and hot, then use it. So I learned my lesson.
A little more patience.
A little bit of patience, yeah.
By the way, it was Brad Delp, who is the singer from Boston. He was, let's see, it says that the Delp committed suicide via carbon monoxide poisoning in his home in New Hampshire. Police discovered his body on the floor of his master bathroom. 2 charcoal grills were found to have been placed in the bathtub and lit, causing the room to fill with smoke.
Oh my God, that's the way you do it?
Wild way to go, yeah.
You have a garage?
Isn't that crazy, man?
I like his tenacity. You know, if you're going to grill somewhere, do it in the bathroom.
He's going to eat it. I'm going to eat his burger. It'll be my last burger. I'm going to grill in the bathtub and then just take a nap.
At least the bathroom's got a fan overhead. You know what I mean? Pop that bad boy on.
Those burgers are cooked perfect.
So was Brad.
Speaking of dogs, Google posted a map of the top hot dog styles for each state. Is Googling more than other states. You would think Illinois, top hot dog style. Chicago style,
top?
Yes. Yeah.
That's the top Chicago style?
Yeah.
Like, are they voting on it?
In Illinois, yeah.
Oh,
it's most Googled.
I was going to say it's a weird variety of hot dog eating in Chicago with the stuff that you put on
pickles and tomatoes and onions and all that stuff.
I mean, it's delicious, but it's just a different. I wouldn't think that'd be as common.
Korean hot dog is the top search in a bunch of states this year.
What is a Korean?
So, Carmen, you may want to try this out. It's kind of like a corn dog, but with a different batter.
Dude, there's a place over by the Outlet Mall called something, and it's got Korean hot dogs.
I'll try a Korean hot dog.
I forget the name.
And they do like half. They do like half dog, half mozzarella.
What?
So it's like super cheesy.
Crunchy on the outside, though. I keep wanting to go there.
They put like potatoes on it. It's called mochi donut.
That's the one, yeah.
And they have donuts, but they also do the Korean hot corn dogs, and they do it like they'll do like hot Cheetos.
There's a couple of them around town.
Yeah,
Interesting.
We got to go. We should go there and then go get those Japanese pancakes. I want those so bad.
Oh, the fluffy ones?
So bad, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to make you guys even more hungry because you got that one that's kind of like a corn dog with a different batter. That's a Korean hot dog. Then you have the Sonoran hot dog, which in Arizona, Colorado, and Kentucky, it's the most Googled. It's kind of like if a hot dog and a taco had a baby.
Dude.
That's what they say. Yeah, how about that? How about a crescent roll hot dog, popular in New Mexico? They're like pigs in a blanket, but usually bigger, and with cheese.
Yeah.
You know, Starbucks used to have that.
Yeah,
they used to have a hot dog inside of a dough kind of thing, and then they discontinued it because I think I was the only one eating it.
A white hot dog is number one in New York, especially upstate New York. White hot dog. The meat is a combination of pork, beef, and veal.
Yes.
Yeah, try that out.
Veal hot dog?
Yeah, a little gabagool.
Oh, that sounds so good.
You ever red hot dog?
Dude.
You want a red hot dog? It's number one in Georgia, North Carolina, and New Hampshire.
Yeah.
By the way, I saw a dog with the biggest red hot dog the other day. It was crazy. Listen, you could not see it. I almost took a picture of it, but then I thought I'd be arrested.
Oh, my God.
It's actually two different types of hot dogs. The red hot dog. In the South, it's a spicy hot dog. In the Northeast, it's a different kind with red casing. They're also called snappers, which is the top search in Maine. So that's whenever you deep fry the hot dog, and it's got the like that snap.
I can go for a hot dog right now.
I know. Why was rolling?
How about a Brazilian hot dog?
Yep,
tops the list in Ohio and Connecticut. It is a hot dog covered in meat sauce, Parmesan, shoestring potatoes, and peas. Huh.
No. Okay, that sounds what? That sounds great.
That's not a hot dog. But now you just threw a hot dog in shepherd's pie.
Yeah. No.
You want a dirty dog?
Yes.
Dirty water hot dog. That's big in Hawaii. That's when you boil them and they add things like vinegar, garlic powder to the water.
Yeah, I would try that.
What?
I would try that.
You ever have a beer brat?
I think so.
You boil the bratwurst in beer?
No.
Yeah. Get a Johnsonville brat, throw in some boiling beer.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Gets all in there, juice.
That sounds really good.
What about a reindeer hot dog? Of course, Alaska is Googling that the most than any other state. I don't know what a reindeer hot dog is.
I would imagine it's reindeer meat.
I guess, yeah.
Kind of like the red hot
I thought
dog.
they just dipped the tip into ketchup, and there you go. It's a little reindeer nose, yeah.
And then you bite it.
Yeah, then you bite it.
Now that we're all fat from eating hot dogs, how about this? Ozempic for pets could be on the way. So if you got a fat cat out there, you
ridiculous. Just stop feeding.
A study found that it actually works on the pets too. Yeah, that's the big thing, Carmen. Is anybody who has a fat pet, it's your fault.
Yeah.
The pet is not taking the car keys and driving to the corner store and eating Cheetos and stuff. You're giving it food too much and not stuff that they should have.
Oh, man.
Ozempic for pets.
Ozempic for
That's
pets.
ridiculous.
Have you ever seen dogs that lost weight where they get them and they're fat and then they have them running and doing stuff and everything? They lose weight. It looks so much better.
Yeah?
Yeah, no dog wants to be fat. Slow getting up and everything.
I like a big fat St. Bernard.
Yeah, a little round, little hot dog.
Today is World UFO Day.
Yeah.
UFO.
Has anybody encountered a UFO?
Sure.
I don't think so.
Yes?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was unidentified.
Unidentified.
I don't know.
Where and was it lights? Did it pull you in? Did it do anything?
I mean, I have seen things on airplanes. I don't know what it is in the sky. I've seen things at night that I'm sure they're easily explainable, but I don't know what they are. You know?
Yeah. And I think they like to be called UAPs now. So.
No, it's World UFO Day.
I know,
so
but I'm kidding.
They can have a different day, maybe. How about this? Caitlin Clark, who is arguably the biggest name in the WNBA, is getting paid a salary of $76,535 in 2024. So that's her salary. Obviously, she's making more in endorsements and that type of stuff. By the way, she was one rebound away from getting a triple-double.
She'd have been the first rookie to ever do it.
First rookie to ever do it.
Did you see there was another AI press conference with her, a fake one, she was like, I make way more than these bitches. They got to go work at Foot Locker on the weekends. And,
That's funny.
Scary because at first I'm like, whoa, look at her. And then I realized what I'm watching.
So Caitlin Clark making $76,000 per year in 2024. Over to the NBA, real sports. Jason Tatum's summer just got even better. The Boston Celtics champion just secured a 5-year, $315 million extension.
Wow.
Yeah.
Making it the biggest contract in NBA history. 5 years, $315 million.
That could be the salary for the entire.
He could buy the WNBA.
Yeah.
By the way, as I was reading that, he made $76,000.
Wow, good for him and bad for them.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I love Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark is so interesting to watch because she's getting everyone. I mean, if I'm in the WNBA, I'm fully supporting her because she is making guys talk about the WNBA. I mean, we didn't just talk about making fun of them. We talked about how she almost became the first rookie to get a triple-double, and we're interested now.
I'm watching every game.
Did you see who is the other girl that has the big name?
Reese?
No. The one that's been there for a long time.
Taurasi.
Yeah. So Taurasi was on the team that she played where she almost got the triple-double.
Yeah.
And prior to that game, she said that she's going to have a harsh reality coming into the league. That, it's a big difference between playing in college and playing in the WNBA and blah, blah, blah. And then she goes against a team, beats her team, and almost gets a triple-double. And she was like, no, she's pretty good.
Yeah. But I didn't take the Diana Taurasi thing as I'm as her just saying, hey, it's a big difference between being. I mean, look at Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. Everybody wants to beat her up. Yeah. Everybody's knocking around. Everybody's,
but I'm saying she's still doing pretty well.
She's doing great.
The other thing was I saw a clip of Caitlin Clark where she went up and she got fouled.
Oh, yeah, I saw
and
this.
And the ball bounced and it was going to hit the other girl that fouled her in the head. And she hit it to move it out of the way. And everyone was like, oh, she's trying to swing on her. And they're like, I was saving her from getting hit in the head, you dummies. The families of Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman are upset that O.J. Simpson was included in the in memoriam segment at the BET Awards. Nicole's sister said that whoever made that call should be fired.
O.J. Simpson was found not guilty.
Yeah, also very famous black guy.
Yeah.
So, but I mean,
for football and entertainment and murder, three different things.
Yeah, he was very famous in all three. He excelled at all three things.
Yeah. He was innocent though. Yeah.
I mean, it was innocent. He was a ridiculously talented football player and a funny actor in the Naked Gun movies and whatever else he did. So yeah, why wouldn't you?
In the Hertz commercials or whatever. Remember running through the airport, and everything. Kevin Dillon, victory! Got into a minor 4-car fender bender at a car wash because he lifted his butt off the seat of his Tesla, triggering the automatic braking mechanism. And so his brakes were on and somebody else bopped into the back of him there. Yeah.
I don't understand that because those car washes I thought were on a thing where if one car stops and they get too close, it automatically shuts down.
That's why, because they pulls you by your tires, right?
Yeah. So I don't know
what sensor that has though that would do that. I mean, maybe.
So what happens is that the chain pulls around and it gets on your tire and it pulls the car forward while it's in neutral.
Right.
Then the other car behind you can be nose to nose with you because it's on that chain. So for any reason, anything gets too close, it automatically stops. I've been stuck in there before because something, whatever happened.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that happened.
If the brakes go on, then that may change
If the brakes go on, it should automatically shut down as well.
Should.
So, yeah, I don't know. But it just seemed like it was something more was to that story.
Some of those car washes aren't on the greatest upkeep also. I remember I was pumping gas and the guy was going through a car wash and the thing just went, goosh, and hit the side of his thing. And I went in I go, hey, your car wash is broken. The guy's like, what? And I go, yeah, big. And the guy just ripped the big part off and was like, cool.
Did you see the video where there's a woman like right outside the car before it goes in there? She's hosing it down. And the person in the car said that water got in their car, so they rolled down the window and they throw a giant like lemonade, big gulp at the woman, and she turns around, just sprays a sprayer in the car. Like she couldn't, like, you idiot. Like why
all
throw
the ammo in the world?
Yeah, why throw the cup of water at the woman holding the giant high pressure sprayer?
You ever see the people that try and mug the people while they're pumping their gas, and the one guy pulls the gas nozzle out and sprays the guy in the face? If you get blasted in the face with gasoline, you're not doing much after that, I can tell you. Flavor Flav got his own signature meal at Red Lobster.
Oh,
Flavor Flav.
I thought they were done.
Skeevy biscuits.
Yeah, well, now they are that they gave him his own meal. In related news, how about this? Flavor Flav is giving each member of the U.S. women's water polo team $1,000 and a cruise.
Why?
I guess he loves water polo.
Does he really?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that is happening. But
Throwing some popcorn shrimp.
Maybe I'll give it to him. I imagine his toes look like popcorn.
Oh God!
Right?
Burnt popcorn shrimp.
Why?
And then finally, in news, can you name something that used to be really common but kind of just vanished over time? Someone asked Reddit, and this was some of the answers. If you want to go through some, think of maybe some of your own.
Flip phone.
The flip phone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but I mean that's technology advances and doing stuff. This is one of them. The Heelys. Remember the shoes with the wheels on them?
Oh, yeah.
Every kid had those, and now
for real.
When was the last time you saw anybody with Heelys on?
Those kids became men. That's why they don't wear them anymore.
I guess.
Broke their ankles.
Yeah.
How about prizes and cereal boxes?
Oh, that used to be awesome.
Some still do it, but most of them just have the QR code where links to the mobile app. And
Or
does that
to
thing.
blame like sticker or something.
But also, it's you can't have these stupid kids eating the prizes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
we
I
knew.
forget
We
about
were like,
that.
all right, we got a prize.
Yeah, right.
By the way, we got prizes with lead paint that were in the boxes, and we're like, whatever. All right, that's fine. Remember when this was a big deal? Picture in picture.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, 3, 1.
Nobody could figure out how to make it work anyway.
Yeah. Now barely anybody's watching like the younger generation doesn't really watch TV.
No.
They're watching everything on their phone or on their computer or whatever. This is one that really stands out. Whenever I first read it, I go, well, oh, that is true. Voiceovers in movie trailers.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a world where blah blah, it doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
It's just the movie.
That's true.
Clips
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
What
But
happened?
They used to set it up with that.
That explained what was going to happen.
Pablo Francisco disappeared.
Yeah. But remember, every trailer was like that.
I don't
In
know
a
why they did away
world.
with that.
Yeah, I love that.
Me too.
Here's the story of a man.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
Did you ever see Seinfeld for the comedian? Right? Is that the movie that he made?
Yes.
Or just comedian, whatever. The trailer for that was the trailer voice guy doing the different stuff. And they go, all right, take one for a trailer, for a comedian, whatever. And he goes, in a world. And they're like, no, not really. That's not what this is about. And he goes, in a time. And they go, no, that's not. And he goes, in a world before time. And he just got done doing different one. And it was so funny. And he goes, just roll the thing, whatever. How about this? A lot of people, 9 to 5, you're working 9 to 5, paid lunch breaks. Used to mean 8 hours and you got a break in the middle, but a lot of companies switched to 9 to 6 at some point, and everyone just took it on the chin and they're just like, this is what we do now. I guess we have to work, eat my lunch at my computer, or run out to my car and eat it for 10 minutes and get out of here.
I wouldn't know what to do in that world.
a normal job.
No.
9 to 5 with an hour lunch break and cigarette breaks and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, cigarette breaks were the best.
I never smoked.
Yeah, but you just could still say you're taking one. Nobody has to know you smoke or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I had a real job and I used to have to go on lunch break, I would just go in my car, eat my sandwich in 5 minutes, and then sleep for the rest of the hour.
Yeah.
And then just go back out.
Before I really started smoking cigarettes, when I was doing surveys at the mall, I would, as soon as I could, I would be like, I gotta go have a cigarette break. And I'd just go stand outside, just be miserable in the heat.
Gio, you probably know this from playing music on the radio, is you would put the music in, be 3 songs that sang together and do the whole thing, and you just walk out of the building. And a lot of the jocks would just be out there smoking. You just stand out there and BS for 15 minutes and go back in and go, that was 3 doors down, blah, blah, blah. We got tickets for this.
I get way too much anxiety, worried about something's going to happen or something's going to go wrong, and then you're outside.
Set a timer.
The anxiety should be, while you're out there, is that there's going to be just a computer one day that mixes all these songs together and doesn't need to be anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, when I worked up in Louisville just for a short time, every other person on that station voice tracked all their stuff. Yeah. So they just recorded it and then that station was going under, and I was like, oh, shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking that you guys didn't do well with you just half-assing it and not being live.
When I first got hired in radio, I was working overnights, and there was a live DJ, and there was 5 stations.
Sure, yeah.
Everyone, there was somebody live in every studio, all night long.
That's how I learned to do radio, was by getting a job doing overnights. And they had just got the Adobe, the Cool Edit stuff, the program on the computer. And I asked the one guy, I go, what is that? And they go, it's new on the computer. We don't really know how to use that. So I was working overnights. I taught myself how to do it. In a week, I was imaging director.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew how to do any of that. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just learn it and do it that way.
But the same thing, you would do like a 30-second break. Then you would have to come back for like 20 minutes. So you go down and talk to the chick that's at the hip hop station, walk down to the guy, talk to the country guy.
Go look to the prize closet, see what you can take. Yeah.
Start pulling on office doors, see if they're open.
Well, there you go. That is it for news.
All right, Galvin, thank you. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, Dominic Ferriello will join us for Ask the Dom. You'll be able to call and ask him legal questions, and he is here to help you, as he has been for the last 15 years or so, with or without an office. But we will take a quick break. I got tickets to give away to Bert Kreischer. I'm going to do that next on 102.5 The Bone. Oh, man. I'm tired now. I wish I had a hot.
You were shot out of a cannon this morning.
I burned it all out. What happened? I feel like I want to eat a hot dog from every city. I'm hungry.
I feel like we've been talking about food way too much this week
for not satisfying the need. Yeah.
Listen, we always talk about food. You just,
I get it, but it's just, oh man, Taco Bell pizza yesterday, hot dogs today.
Yeah. Taco Bell, the cheesy gordita crunch was awesome.
Yes,
I'm thinking about going back today.
Yeah, you should.
Lived up to the hype.
Yeah.
Carmen, isn't it great to be in a relationship?
Yeah.
And you're like, now we can just go eat together.
Yes. Because he likes the cheesy gordita crunch, and then Gio reminded me.
Is that
about
what you call it?
And then Gio reminded me about the $7 box that they had.
What a deal! What a deal!
That's what I'm saying.
Carmen's got the $7 box.
I got the
Skeevy gordita.
I got the $7 box and 2 cheesy gorditas, and me and Chad split that. And it may have been the best Monday of my life.
Eat it in the car. You just park somewhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, what a day.
Taco Bell.
What a day.
I'm telling you, Monday was great.
Carmen, you sound like a good girlfriend.
Taco Bell and Game of Thrones. I'm in.
See?
And then bed in bed at night, she makes dragon jokes while she farts.
No.
Oh, that's my dragon. Oh, that's my dragon.
Breathing fire.
Oh man. When are you going to see Bert?
Friday.
We're going Friday late
Friday.
show. Yeah.
I have not heard from Bert.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on.
Is he coming on or anything?
I don't know. I haven't heard from him. He's on tour, so I don't know.
I actually have a gift for Bert.
Oh,
that I may need.
Skeevy gordita?
No, that I may need you to give to him.
You can give it to the doorman. He'll give it to his assistant. Who'll give it to
right.
his,
Just throw it up on stage while they were there, Carmen. We're close enough.
Let's do this like listeners, Carmen. I'll decide whether it's worthy of. What is it?
Okay, so you know that hat that's behind you, the reverse hat?
Yeah.
The reversed? Those guys made some custom ones for Bert that has like the machine on it. But
wow.
One of the owners, his kid went to Jesuit where Bert went. So they have a Jesuit hat. And it's a Jesuit upside down, the machine's on it. They custom made some reversed hats for him.
I think you would like that.
Yeah,
right.
That's a good gift.
He's a hat guy.
He is hat guy.
I thought you made it for him, Carmen. You got him the gift specifically.
Yeah, that's not your gift.
Yeah.
That's somebody else's gift you're giving.
All right.
Right. But
She said I have a gift for him. I didn't get him a gift.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, the way she posed, it was kind of like, I got a gift for him.
Yeah.
Will you do me this favor?
Also, those guys reached out to me and they were like, hey, we have this. We would really like it if we could figure out how to get it to him. And I was like, so I'll come get the hats and I'll do what I can to try and get it to him.
Also, Carmen, I'd like to point out, I don't know whether a teammate gift giver over here should be giving you any guff.
Right.
The guy who gives gifts with the old man. And we both went in. It's $13 on a gas card.
If anybody is qualified to give somebody else guff about a bad gift, that's this guy right here.
It's not. Because you're
I'm a bad gift giver, like Carmen over here giving somebody else's gift. Saying
First
it's hers.
off, you're terrible at giving gifts.
At least I don't give other people's gifts and say if they're from me.
Well, and also it's not because I'm also working on a deal. I may be a reversed brand ambassador. So that's
they're
kind
really
of
hurting her. No, I'm just kidding.
They're a brand new company, you idiot. That's how it works. Wow. No one's asking you to be their brand ambassador.
It's true.
That hurt.
It's true.
Right.
BlackRock might.
Yeah, BlackRock definitely would.
Doubt it.
I love this reverse Tampa hat.
Right.
The black with the red. I love the Porosos logo. I have that hat up here as well. And I just wish the hat fit my head.
The problem with the reversed hat, and this is not really a problem, but I wear it all the time. And people ask me, why is it upside down? And I don't have an answer.
It's just cooler than
I go, I don't know. I think it's cool.
When I was a kid, I used to wear my sweatshirt inside out.
I get it all the time. People ask me, and I don't have a real answer.
Yeah, they're like, why?
Can I give you the answer? Ask me why my hat is reversed.
Hey, man, I've been seeing those hats a lot. Why is the Tampa upside down?
It's not. Get your eyes checked and then just walk away.
No.
My question is, why call it reverse when it's really upside down?
Yeah.
Because technically it is reversed.
It's reversed, yeah.
It's upside down and reversed.
They smacked it down, flipped it, and reversed.
Yeah. Bell moved above.
I need to talk to the marketing. So just let me know what to say to people when I am approached, because I get
should have
approached
that
a
on
lot.
the tag inside the hat. Here's how you answer when people say, "Why is it reversed?"
I mean, I literally get that all the time.
Yeah.
I love when people come up to me and they're like, "We have these products that we make, and we put the logo on it. And we do this," and I'm like, "Oh, that's great." And they're like, "We made one for Burke. Can you give it to him?" I want to be like, "I have a logo too, you know."
Yeah.
I don't know. You didn't put my logo on it.
Yeah. I don't see any Calta reversed.
No.
Well,
No
so
brand
that
badge.
is
Just say
something.
Calta upside down. I'd be very happy.
Yeah.
Well, so that is something that we talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Casey, he's one of the founders of the Reversed brand, and he was like, maybe we could do something for the Celtic cruise for everyone that goes, and we could get hats for the people.
That'd be awesome.
Right, and so they were talking. So like that was something I was like, I think Mike would love that.
Yes.
And I just haven't, talked.
I was
to
jokingly
you.
going to say I will sue them forever. No, are you kidding me? If you gave everybody that went on the Calta cruise a reverse Calta hat, I think that they'd love that.
Right, and so they were asking like how they could get involved in it and stuff like that. So
Make it
it's
happen,
just-
Ambassador.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Spanish.
Ambassador Carmen.
Come on, get it done. Let's go.
It's done. So, like I said,
I feel like Spanish is so jealous of you.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
You mad because she's an ambassador?
I'm going to cry later about it for sure. I'm going to go home. I'm going to take my hat that I got in the Bahamas on the cruise, and I'm going to cry into it.
Listen,
I'm not going to get one for Spanish.
Oh,
I'm going to get one for every single person except for Spanish.
I'll buy
if
one.
You're gonna
I'll
be
buy
a
one
little,
just to fit in.
Listen,
if you're going to be a jealous jelly,
Listen,
then
you just be the ambassador that you were born to be, and I support you.
Don't be a jelly belly.
My belly is not filled with jelly.
Listen, first of all, I heard a commercial before. Hi, this is Carmen. This is John Senning. Oh, it's like she replaced you.
What do you mean?
You were like
Spots?
her little work buddy. You were like her little work boyfriend. Now
Oh
she's
yeah,
got John
I mean
Senning.
we're still very close work friends. But,
I'm feeling
you
like-
can't. You're not gonna put a wedge between us.
Still haven't got her a birthday present.
Yeah. I told her she's got to let me know where the massage place is.
I want to get a scalp massage. That's what I want.
Let me know. Yeah, so just let me know where, because I know
Okay.
you said specifically there was a spot that you liked.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll get it somewhere or wherever. But
Well, but I've been seeing these things now. It's like a Korean scalp.
yes, whatever you want.
Massage. That's what I want.
You know, I like busting your balls, but whatever you want, Carmen. I really
Okay,
do
thank
love you.
you.
Can we get the Korean hot dogs and then the massage?
Carmen,
And then a
we could
Korean scalp massage. That's what
Literally
I'm
do a day.
saying.
Yes, I will give you a day.
Carmen, what if I put Korean hot dogs on my fingers and then just rub your scalp?
Oh, I'm in. I am in.
And then just whenever you feel like it, you go bite, and I put it in the front of your mouth. You bite it.
This
Terrific
sounds like
lady
the best
day.
birthday ever.
Yeah,
See,
right.
I know how to give him a good gift.
Will you do me a favor? When you're done, will you go over there and rub Love Tiger's leg?
You ruined it now.
You know what we need for his leg is a pressure washer. Just get that stuff
I
off.
think we
of
need a
his
cheese grater.
wire
He's gonna
brush,
lose the
yeah.
leg, I think.
Yeah,
He's gonna lose
probably.
the leg.
I think more than leg. I think that's all effects of his old ticker while he was in the hospital in the first place.
Yeah,
Poor
but if they don't,
circulation.
Yeah,
if they
edema
don't,
and all kind of stuff.
they don't fix that leg though soon, he's gonna lose the leg. I mean, I a lot of times we'll say something like somebody will be like Medicine Man. I got a sneeze, got a cold, and we're like, oh, you're gonna die, you have AIDS, and all that stuff. We're obviously making a joke. At Love Tiger, I'm being dead serious. Like I don't know what to do. Even Tom said. Tom lives over there, and Tom's like, I can go by his house and drop him off at the hospital. But can you? Will he go with you? I don't know.
No, if he doesn't want to go, that's kidnapping.
I'm just going to call him Leg Tiger from now on.
By the way, that's going to make it hard for us to sing the song "Catch a Tiger by His Toe." If he loses the leg, right?
I don't want the guy to lose a leg.
I mean,
Right? I'm mean.
He's got two.
I'm mean, and I'm normally the one that's like, whatever happens. But now I feel awful.
No, yeah, you got to do something. He's been to the hospital recently, so
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they've seen it.
they've gotten him there before.
The records will show that he should have been back a long time ago.
You think
They should have never left.
Yeah.
And he knows enough that he knows that leg's no good and he should be in the hospital.
I don't know, man.
Do you think he had was supposed to go to follow-up appointments? Like, you go to the hospital.
I genuinely do.
And they're
believe,
follow up with your own, doctor afterwards.
Yeah. There's no way, the way that looks, it didn't get that bad, overnight. So, I have a feeling they saw it and they were like, just come back for the leg thing.
Well, I remember whenever he sent us a picture of his toenails that we were like, what is going on with his leg?
Yeah.
And that was the beginning of it. Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, though, with that.
No, it wasn't that bad, obviously. But it gets worse over time, and it's only going to get worse. It's not going to clear up on its own.
No. Didn't they cut his toenails, though, in the hospital?
That's what he says.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I don't know, man. Those hospital people were telling me that they see the grossest thing.
I'm sure.
No answer at the Tiger.
Oh, man, at the Tiger Den?
Tiger Den is, listen.
He's on the other side of the room and he can't move with his leg. He's just trying to crawl to it.
Oh, dude.
Now, do we have any more pictures of the pool?
Yeah, but it's above the pool, so you can't see in it. It just looks like a shiny black pit.
Yeah, it looks like the cement and stuff surrounding the pool looks a lot better, but the pool is still dark.
The outside of the house way cleaner than the inside of the house.
They have those tar pits out in Los Angeles?
Yeah, tar pits.
That's what it reminds me of.
So the pool is still not usable.
You're going to see that's where the saber-tooth tiger lives.
Yeah.
Different one.
No, Carmen, the pool is still black, but the guy has made significant progress.
Improvements, because there was algae growing out of the pool.
Yeah.
No, but and then this guy, I kept saying, hey, I think the pool is a lost cause, but they're like, no, we could do this. I think they're determined to fix this pool.
If they go there today to do any work on the pool, can we ask them to do a wellness check on that leg?
I mean, if you're working on the pool, you have chlorine. Just pour it on his leg.
Yeah.
Just pour the chlorine on his leg.
Got a pressure washer. You just turn it on the leg.
Yeah. I already said that, but okay.
Okay.
Thanks for joining the show.
Sometimes I wonder if you guys listen to the show.
I feel like he's playing a different radio station in his headphones.
I don't know. I get really concerned with what's going to happen next with him because I really feel like we're gonna hear the story that he disappears.
Yeah.
When nobody's going to tell us he died.
No, it'll be
Bobby
just
Tiger isn't going to talk to us.
It'll be like tongueless Brett. You just wonder forever.
Right.
If he's out there, is he still out there? We hope so, but you don't know.
We love you, tongueless Brett.
Oh, then we'd have to put meat out and try and catch him. See if he comes
You leave a trail of Doritos.
Oh my God.
to the CVS.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's where he is.
Could be.
Now, if you're at the CVS, do you want that gross leg in there?
No.
Right.
And by the way, can we just point this out? He's going to the CVS at least once a day to go to the bathroom. What does the CVS sell?
Not according to him.
Ointment and bacteria stuff, everything. You know what I mean?
Not
He probably
according to
walks.
him.
But I'm saying, he goes to the CVS all the time. I don't know. Maybe just walk by and grab some Neosporin.
Dude, there is a chance that he may be lying and he's not going regularly and he's only going to the CVS once a week or something.
Yeah, he said he was backed up.
There's distension happening in that belly, and
I would imagine there is a battery of things happening in his body.
Oh my God!
I have to tell you, if I have to go, I have to go.
Yeah.
How do you hold it?
House of Dragons.
You know what?
Fire Chalupa.
How's that $7 box?
Oh my God!
Delicious.
Yeah.
Son of
We try one more time.
Carmen making a run for the border.
That's the reversed.
Carmen gets done and she just goes dong.
Let me try one more time and see. Oh, man.
I'm the only tiger here.
There's no tigers. It's just me. No tigers.
All right.
Yeah.
Can't say we didn't try.
Usually,
what
he
if
has
he's
been popping up in the chat, so he's
I
not
haven't.
there.
Yeah. What if he's already?
Oh, he's
down?
not even in the chat?
No.
Maybe they took him last night.
Yeah. They had to sedate him to get him to the hospital.
Oh,
With one of those
put him
darts.
one of those.
Yeah.
Put a dart. They had to dart him.
Yeah. And he was like, oh.
They got him on the stretcher and you can see his big teeth.
Speaking of Spanish, you're going to have to help me put Ralphie into my car one day.
Let's
Take
do
him
it.
over to the vet.
I'm
to get
down.
checked out.
Yeah. Is he all right? Or is it just a normal?
He's never been to the vet.
Okay.
I've had him for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
I feel the other day he hissed at me yesterday. He scared the hell out of me. So I went to go feed him, and usually he's in his in his house, but he was sitting outside right there in the corner, and I walked around the corner, and he just got scared, and he went, psst, and I went, I jumped out of the way. I didn't expect to see him there. And then he pssed me.
I see those gopher tortoises all the time, but then I saw a big soft shell turtle, and man, does that thing's head and neck look like a... Yeah, it is unsettling.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, come on, man, put that away.
All right, I got a full board of phone calls, but I got to take a break. I got too long-winded talking about Love Tiger and his rotten leg. When we come back, we'll play a little Google Feud. We got tickets to see Bert Kreischer. He's going to be at the Mahaffey Theater starting tomorrow. All the way. Oh, it's starting tonight, right? Did we say it tonight?
No, tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and through the weekend, filming his new special. At the Mahaffey Theater. It's been sold out for some time. We have your tickets. I'll give away a pair next on 102.5 The Bone. Bert Kreischer, La Machine, will be in town doing his comedy taping for his new special at the Mahaffey Theater. A show that was sold out instantly. Second show added, sold out instantly. Third show, fourth show, fifth show, 3 days, 5 nights, whatever it is, all sold out at the Mahaffey Theater. I will tell you that the promoter holds, I think, have been released. So if you didn't win tickets, you don't win them here today, you may still be able to buy some online. But for the most part, all the shows have been sold out for some time. So if you want to go support Bert and be there for the taping of his new special, then do that, and you can win some tickets right now. I have not heard from Bert, so I don't know if he's going to be on the show this week or not. Unfortunately for us, it is a short week because of the 4th of July holiday. Tomorrow will be our last day on the air, and then we're not back until Monday. So in the meantime, I assume that's when Bert's going to get here and be able to do his show. So I don't know that we're going to necessarily catch up with him before then. But you guys are going. You're going on Saturday, or Friday rather.
Friday.
And Carmen's going on Friday. I'm sure I will stop by in there at one point. I don't know. I'm not just going to roll in there. We'll see how it goes. I would think it'd be better if I don't go and just sit home and complain. I don't know. Talk to Bert or nothing. He's too famous. But we have your tickets to give away, and we're going to do that right now with a little Google Feud. Here we go.
What will the all-knowing Google box say? Well, if you can guess one of the top 3 answers, you'll win. It's time to play Google Feud, only on the Mike Calta Show.
So there you go. Google Feud. We're making it as easy as possible for you to win. And then Dom is going to join us at the top of the hour. So, Galvin, what do we got today?
All right. We have the Google Feud. You got to get in the top 3 to be a winner. Do you want to get somebody on the phone line or wait until after you guys answer?
Yeah, let's wait. Let's answer the first round.
All right. So, what I have first is when can a person... How is Google going to finish that? Mike Calta, when can a person
get pregnant?
Get pregnant. All right. Gio, when can a person
run for president?
Ooh.
Run for president? Spanish, when can a person vote? And Carmen, when can a person
drive a car?
Drive a car. All right, let's get somebody on
All
the
good answers. All good answers.
Phone lines there.
Good morning. Who's this?
Good morning. This is Dustin.
Hi, Dustin. How are you doing, sir?
All right, Dustin. Did you hear all the answers? All of the answers in the room there?
I did.
All right. What do you want to add to that, or do you want to go with somebody's in the room here?
You're going to go with get pregnant, run for president, vote, or drive a car, or one of your own?
I think I'm going to go with Spanish's vote.
Yeah.
All right.
When can a person vote? All right. You're going to get in the top 3 to be a winner here. Your number 3 is when can a person get a credit card?
Oh.
Number 2.
That's why we have credit problems in this country.
Number 2, when can a person retire whenever you want? Just doesn't necessarily mean you'll be able to live. Number 1 answer for Google Feud, when can a person apply for Medicare?
I'm sorry, sir, you suck. You did not. Well, he didn't win. He certainly didn't win.
I guess so.
Yeah, I apologize. All right, Galvin, next topic.
All right, next is who was the first female what? Who was the first female blank? How's Google going to finish that, Mike Calta?
In space.
In space. Who was the first female in space? Gio?
Who was the first female politician?
Politician. All right. Spanish. Who was the first female?
Who is the first female doctor?
Doctor. And Carmen, Who was the first female?
Who was the first female president?
All right. Let's go to the phones. Who you got?
This is Jeff. Jeff, good morning. How are you?
Good.
All right, Jeff.
It's David, though.
Oh, sorry, David. There you go. I hit the wrong button. David, we got who is the first female in space? Politician, doctor, president? You want to go with one of those, or you want to add one of your own?
I guess I've tried in space.
In space. You're going to go with me.
All right.
Always a winner.
I feel like politician and president are kind of the same.
Similar. Yeah.
Can I change mine to governor?
No.
That's a bit different. All right. So he's going to go with in space. All right. Number 3 for Google Feud. Who is the first female vice president?
Oh.
Number 2. Who is the first female president?
Oh. How is that even a thing? There's no female president.
Because people are dumb.
There's other countries.
There's female presidents.
No, there's only this country. This is the other one.
Oh, sorry.
USA. USA. It's 4th of July. How dare you say there are other countries?
My bad.
Number 1 for Google Feud. Who was the first female Supreme Court justice?
Oh, boom. Yeah. Sorry, sir. Loser number 2.
I won 3 times. I said politician.
I won.
Yeah.
Basically, you win. You're the best.
Thank you.
All right, Calvin, you have another one?
I do. All right, here we go with your next one for Google Feud is going to be how many men how are you going to finish this? How many men, Mike Calta,
in a gangbang?
What do you think Google's going to say?
How many men? How many men? How many men does it take? I don't know. How many men are on the Supreme Court?
Are on the Supreme Court. Yes. All right, Gio, how many men
on a football team?
On a football team. Spanish. Did he steal your sports question there? How many men?
Sports guy.
How many men? How many men in the United States?
How many men in the United States? All right, Carmen, how many men?
How many men does it take to change a light bulb?
Maybe they're looking for a joke. All right, I get it. All right.
All right, this is Mike. Mike, good morning. How are you?
All right, how are you?
All right, Mike. We got how many men are on the Supreme Court, or on a football team, or in the United States, or does it take to change a light bulb, or do you want to go with one of your own answers?
I think I was thinking in the world.
In the world.
So in the USA is actually what Spanish says.
How many men in the world? Okay.
Did you say the world or the USA?
I said USA.
USA, yeah.
Well,
All right.
he's making his own.
So he is making his own. He's going with the world.
Oh, are you going with the world, sir?
The world, yeah.
All right, he's going with the world.
All right, here we go. Number 3 for Google Feud. How many men survived the Titanic?
Oh.
Number 2, how many men have walked on the moon?
0.
And number 1 for Google Feud. How many men died in the Civil War?
Oh my God, we're getting murdered.
Yeah, you guys are not good at this.
We cannot get schmurdered one more time. Let's do this and let's get ourselves a winner here.
All right, let me see.
Your next easy one, Calvin.
I mean, I'm trying.
Easy peasy Japanese.
Yeah, she can figure stuff out. What if I can't?
What if I can't wipe my own ass?
Okay. Oh. Gio, what if I can't?
What if I can't eat?
What if I can't eat? Spanish, what if I can't?
What if I can't poop?
And Carmen, what if I can't?
Cook.
Cook.
All right. Let's go to Christina. Christina, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
All right. We have what if I can't wipe my own ass? What if I can't eat? What if I can't poop? And what if I can't cook? Would you like to go with one of those or add your own?
Let me go with what if I can't pay my taxes?
All right. Let's go with our own. What if I can't pay my taxes? All right. What do we got, Calvin?
All right. So number 3 is what if I can't afford health insurance?
All right.
Number 2, what if I can't find my W-2?
Oh. These are so
Number 1 for Google Feud.
Oh, come on.
What if I can't pay my taxes? Damn. Very nice.
Wow. Good call. I hope you cheated. I don't even know how you got that, but I'm going to put you on hold.
When I said the W-2, she goes, damn it.
I'm going to put you on hold, Punk, and Carmen will grab you, and we'll hook you up with tickets to see Bert Kreischer either Wednesday or Saturday night, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Congratulations. God damn, that was hard to get.
Nice. Yeah, she sounded very much smarter than we did.
Yeah,
we're like, poop, eat.
Oh, boy. Remember the old days when you could trade sexual favors for tickets? I miss those days.
Yeah.
You want to go see the Scorpions lady? You know what you have to do.
I believe I did an open letter about that live at the 20th anniversary or 12th anniversary. You sluts sitting down front.
Yeah.
Hey, can we make a decision right now on the air like we handle all our business?
Sure, yeah.
Next event for the show.
Okay.
Live gig?
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't done a live gig
I think that'd be great.
Is that the decision we're making?
Yeah.
What it's going to be?
Yeah, I think. Well, all right. I'm putting this out there. I think we should plan a live gig. Everybody behind that.
Yeah.
Any
Sure.
reason why we shouldn't? Is there something before it? Something it would work out perfect, right?
Can I tell you what we did one time and I thought it was the best?
Yes.
Our game night. That was so much fun.
Game night was fun.
Game night was fun too.
Game
but
night's good.
I
Game
don't
night's
know if they'll
inside.
let us do that these
Game
days.
night's inside.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so hard to. I don't know if
Come up
Cox
with
will let us do
certain
that.
games.
No. I don't know if Cox will let us go. I don't know. I have to figure all that. I know it's so
Fun police.
fun police. I think we should do. I mean, Carmen, I'm not against the game night. I think we should do that. I would even like to do that in Sarasota because we did the last one here.
Right.
We could do it maybe at McCurdy's or something.
But it was so much fun because we all had different colors and everyone dressed up to be on our team and stuff like that. I thought that was like so much fun.
Yeah.
That actually was good.
I think I
Yeah.
won.
No.
I don't think so.
Stop
You
it.
definitely
I don't even
did
remember
not.
you were there. I don't think you were
Yeah. I remember I was team gold.
Yeah, I know. I remember it. It was fun. I just I know that there were some complications. Every time we start doing cool things like that, they rear their head and they go, well, why aren't we doing that? I go, well, you dummies didn't have the good idea that we had, so now it's got to share it with you.
And you guys suck at it.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
But as far as the live gig goes, that's purely for our listening audience.
Yeah.
I think we should plan that. We should give away a cruise at the live gig.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Oh, fun.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's start working with that.
Cool.
What do you think? Like, I think during the show, like live, like 6 to 10 somewhere, will people go to that even anymore? You know what I'm saying?
Live
Really?
during the show, broadcast it?
Yeah. We'd be out somewhere live from 6 to 10 a.m.
We'd be out somewhere.
We'd be out.
Okay.
We'd be out.
We'd
And
be
we're gonna do
outside.
the
We'd be out here
live
in the
show.
streets.
I don't understand. So,
We go out and broadcast live from somewhere and do a live gig live.
Like a live show, live gig.
Yeah, like we used to do it.
What do you got, Galvin? What do you
We used to
thinking?
do it, and we used to have to sit there and play 8 songs an hour while we did it.
Yeah.
but then there also is you can't say this and
Yeah, I mean but I think we do it with the we get a band, we get I think you know what else we have to bring back? And Carmen, you may be too old for this. We need to bring back mashed potato wrestling.
Ooh. Yeah. We could get some young bucks. We can require some young talent.
Yeah. I mean,
We need midgets too.
every show needs midgets, Gio.
Oh, midget mashed potato wrestling?
No, they get lost.
I remember
Midget mashed potato MMW. MMPW. Oh, I love it.
Still,
Pow.
one of the craziest things of all time I've ever seen is when you guys attach the tickets
oh yeah.
To the midget.
to the midget. And then like he just ran and they all just
Instead
like
of catch him and tackle him.
And then John Brennan said, and I quote, "He's a human being."
it was the wildest thing I've ever seen.
What about okay, hear me out because I don't know the answer to this question. I'm asking it, and as I'm asking it sounds stupid, it sounds lethal, and I don't know. But yesterday we were talking about drones. And I have those shotgun shells that have the weights and the nets that come out.
Right.
Can we shoot that at a person?
No.
Why?
I think you know why.
No, I mean,
Like-
it has no shells.
Right. Okay. So let's say
There's no pellets in
Let's
it.
say
The
your
crow, I
aim
think, is the reason.
is just a little off in those weighted parts.
Hits him in the head.
Yeah.
What if we put a helmet on him? See, I think out of the box.
I mean,
So we're saying game night, no shotgun shell.
Yeah.
net.
Right.
Yes.
Cox will be
I
fine
think
with that.
you're.
No, it's a shotgun, but it doesn't
I
shoot.
think-
A non-lethal round. Like
Yeah.
if we shot you with one of those.
I'm out.
What do you mean you're out?
I'm not getting shot by that thing.
Why not?
No way.
What a baby. Remember when you used to be cool?
Because I don't want to get shot by your crazy drone gun. Get out of here.
Not cool.
You used to be so cool. What happened?
Yeah. I'm not cool anymore. That is correct.
What
I'm
a
old
nerd.
and not cool.
What a
BlackRock would do
nerd.
it.
Yeah.
Have you seen those water pellet guns? Those look like fun.
What about, those beanbag guns? Like where you shoot the beanbag and they're like riot, non-lethal,
Right.
like those sort of things.
You're out. I am not getting shot by that.
Oh my God! Why?
Yeah,
what
no
happened
way.
to you?
I'm 36. I'm going to be 37 in July.
You're still younger than all of us.
I'm tired of getting hurt for the show.
Well,
I think
be better.
I think when you get some new young talent for the mashed potatoes, we get some new young talent over here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was weird the way you said that. Sexy.
No.
You're like, he's like, get some young talent for this guy over here.
Listen, the new guy could be young and sexy. You don't know.
Yeah, sure. If that's what you're looking for, somebody to get hurt for your entertainment, I think you should find somebody else.
Wow, you're too good for it.
You could do it. I think people would like to see you
What
get
happened?
shot.
I'm the funny one.
Yeah, well, you could be funny getting shot by a beanbag.
What happened? I'll do anything for the show.
Galvin getting shot would be very funny.
Yeah, right.
By
Thank
the way,
you.
once a clown, always a clown.
You're a clown. So that's
You're
why
the
I'm
clown.
not doing it.
You're the clown.
All right.
What happened? I'll do anything for the show except birds.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get shot by a beanbag thing.
What if they said it's not? There's no chance. Like, remember we were going to shoot an apple off your head with the
I agreed to
archer?
that years ago.
Right.
I'm not gonna agree to it now.
Yeah, maybe you didn't hear
What
that.
happened to you?
Yeah, because I'm older and I don't
all
want to.
grown up.
Yeah, I just don't want
Wow.
They don't shine shoes no more.
to. Yeah.
Nobody told
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh, we were gonna have a fun live gig, but Spanish
Spanish
ruined it.
ruined
Yeah. Sorry, everybody. If only there were other volunteers.
Canceled.
I'm sure we could find somebody that would do it.
What if we get 5 midgets and they break, like you put them in one of those little kennel things like they do for the dogs when they run out, and you let them go, and then I shoot, and they each have a number on them, and then I shoot, and whichever one I rope with the net, wins a prize for the audience. Whoever had number 2, whoever had midget number 2 is a winner.
Yeah.
I thought it was illegal to have more than 3.
Midgets?
Yeah.
No.
I don't really. I haven't,
not a law.
I haven't read the updated rules.
Yeah, I don't know. DeSantis does some weird things.
Yeah. I haven't read the updated rules. I don't know.
There's
Might wanna-
rules on midgets.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, that might be a Dom question we need to ask off air.
You can push one, but you can't throw it.
Right.
Anything more, you can't have more than 3 midgets in a single place.
What if, and this may be a little safer, we have 6 or 7 of them. We do totem pole. They stand on each other's shoulders, and then you roll a bowling ball, and however many fall, that's
That would work too. Yeah.
plus the gold coins will come out.
Yeah. Oh. What if we have this is good. We're not allowed to hit each other. Like we're not allowed to box.
Right.
But what if we each get a midget and then you had to hit the other person with that midget?
Yes.
You pick them up by the feet.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, midget.
Yeah.
You tape your hands to their hands. You tape your hands to their shoulder or to their
my
elbows.
God.
Yeah.
So you're holding them right here, like this, and your hands are taped. And you do this.
Yeah. In.
I'm in.
I think we should do a live gig.
Oh my God.
We should do it.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, midgets.
Yeah.
We should do it in August or September, and we'll do it one morning. I just don't know if I don't know if people are still up for getting up early and coming out to a live gig.
I mean,
gotta
if you've
figure that
got
out.
Midget gladiator games,
Yeah.
I think
I
people
mean, that's just a. If we had a band,
When does Gladiator 2 come out?
soon. I just saw some pictures of it over a couple
this
days
is
ago.
Gladiator Point 5.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be fun. This could be really fun. All right,
November
let's work.
22nd.
Sadiator.
Yeah.
Let's work on this, Spanish. Since you don't want to be the one to get hit, you have to do all the work now.
All right, cool. I'm down with that.
Where would you say you draw the line on what we could do to you?
Extreme pain.
Oh, that won't hurt. Would you take a dart?
No.
Wow, we've all taken the dart. We've all taken a dart.
I said, wow,
Yeah. What do you mean?
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
We've
Will
all
you-
taken a dart on the show.
Will you let Spanish shoot you at the net gun before you shoot him at the net gun?
That is a great question,
The
Galvin.
answer is no. I'm way too precious.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Something happens to me, this whole show's gone. Something happens to you, we just get a new Puerto Rican kid.
Yeah, well, I guess that is true. That's why I don't want anything to happen to me.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No.
Oh, man. I miss the old days when we could just psychologically F you over.
Yeah. I don't.
Carmen,
Yes.
what can we do to you?
No.
Oh, man.
I mean,
Radio's not the same anymore.
Carmen's gonna clean up the mashed potatoes.
Right. Like I'll eat or do something. Like what you want to hurt me?
No. I like you. I like you in a bikini and in some sort of liquid.
Yeah.
I need to get in shape.
Will you make a bikini out of mashed potatoes?
Carmen, if we put you in front of the crowd now, what could be more of a motivator? Or what if we say, hey, September's our live gig?
Yeah, it's not going to be for a few months. So countdown the new Carmen.
The big reveal.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then everybody will decide whether we get sexy Carmen or taco Carmen. It'll be up to you. You stay out of sight for a couple. You stay out of sight for a couple of months, and then the big reveal will be Chalupa Carmen or
that $7 box.
Yeah,
I gotta tell you,
Gordo y Flaca.
Well, I gotta tell you, I've been working hard, man, and it is hard.
She's got the walking pad.
Get older.
Yeah, it doesn't come off the way it used to.
Were you, I'm curious. Were you working hard before or after you wailed on Taco Bell?
Yeah,
I've been working hard.
It's
$49 on a $7 box.
First off, one day of eating Taco Bell is
I'm
not.
sure it was on.
It was one. That was yesterday.
Listen,
That's it.
Don't apologize, Carmen. I think it's great.
Thank you, Gio.
Burger guy agrees.
I'm with you on this one. Screw them.
Yeah, listen, it's not, some days you need the same. And, I'm bleeding right now.
Come on.
That's gross.
There's a better way to say it.
Unclean time. Tacos just help the pain.
Yeah, they do.
I'm in a
Tacos for
lot
tacos.
I'm in a lot of pain right now.
I feel bad. Let's wait on
Pain
this.
now too.
Why?
My ears are hurting from you talking about
Can you
bleeding.
time your thing so we can pick a weekend in September where you're clean?
Yeah, so I'm always at the end / beginning of the month.
All right.
So I started on the 29th.
Neat.
Cool.
You wanted to know.
Yeah.
So
We're
just
good.
make sure we do it in the middle of the month. And I'm good.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First off, you have a daughter. You need to get used to this. And you shouldn't make her feel bad about this. This is her body.
My daughter.
If she was listening to this right now, that would be.
She would think you were gross.
No, not true. She would
Carmen, it's only gross because it's you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why am I gross?
Yeah, because you're not, in my mind, that's not what you're here for. You're not here to be a human being. You're here to be, you're here
That's
for.
not how that works.
Yes, I know. It's a weird world we live in.
I feel your pain, Carmen.
Yeah, I am a human. I am a
Spanish
being.
either. Spanish should not have feelings of fear and residual pain. He should be here to amuse me. That's what he's here for.
Spanish is bleeding too, so.
Yeah, I'm bleeding too. Yeah, thank you, Gio.
It's not how that works.
Yes, it is. I have times of the month too.
You can't bleed
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
He
me.
identifies as a bleeder.
Yeah.
His is from the brain.
Yeah, thank you, Calvin.
Spanish is a low grade bleed.
Yeah, exactly. I have a low grade bleed right now, and it persists.
It's not how that works.
Yeah, well, this is science.
I think we move forward with looking at a live gig in September.
Okay.
Let's just leave that out
Okay.
there.
Okay.
What we do at the live gig remains to be seen. Also have to see if there's people who actually are interested in getting up early and going to a live gig.
Okay.
'Cause,
And I'll make a note that the preferred time is in the middle of the month because that's the no bleed time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spanish.
Top
Thank you.
priority.
Top. Yeah.
I want to do stunts. I want to do a band. I want to do celebrity guests, and I want to make it a great time.
Okay.
And make it old school Ron style. We
All
haven't
right.
had a good live gig in a long time. There you go.
Oh yeah, that sounds great.
I have to take a break because Ask the Dom is due. He's here to take your legal calls. We'll clear the phone lines, except the winner, of course. And if you want to get on the lines, talk to Dom, 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025. Let the phones ring for a second so Carmen could grab it and put it on hold. And Ask the Dom is up next on 1025 The Bone.
I'm here, Mike.
There you go.
Hey.
What's happening,
morning.
buddy? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Sorry I missed you guys last week. I had every now and then court jumps in the way. I was communicating with Spanish, and I'm like, oh, man. And then I had court every single day last week to kind of open up this week for the holiday. So I'm sorry to miss you guys, but good morning. And
Any plans? You going out of town this week?
Well, I'm working. I'm working all week. I'll probably just head to the beach on Thursday, only because at the tail end of the month we're gone for our summer vacation, 2 weeks in Hawaii.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Good for you.
thank you. So I'm kind of sacrificing, the 4th of July a little bit so I can get everything done. So the tail end of the month we can sneak out. But yeah, last week was a tough one. Every morning and then even in the afternoon, I was in a suit, like all week. So
nice.
But sometimes, hey, you still work. When people call and ask about, the court system, and I know the judge. Yeah, I know the prosecutor. Yeah, I know how to get to the courthouse. I could still. Yeah. I'm 22 years now. I'm still doing it. I can still get there.
I was telling my wife the other day, we've been halfway around the world twice and never been to Hawaii. Can you believe that? I don't really have the great urge to go there, but I feel like I have to at some point.
Well, I hadn't been until last year. We had a fantastic time, so we're going to go back a little longer this year. But this time, I'm going to do more of the islands. In fact, Diane is a sweetheart accent on travel. I'm chatting with her about setting up some day trips. I want the kids to experience Pearl Harbor, the North Shore, just different areas of the island. So it's a little bit more in depth or they're longer, but just a little shout out to Diane, who's wonderful. Of course, she always sets up the cruises for us. Accent on travel. She's really fantastic.
She's the best. And let me just tell you, it's if I'm going to fly to New Jersey, I can buy my own plane ticket. But if I'm going on a trip and I need to make some sort of plans over in another country or somewhere else, I always go through Accent on Travel. I mean, I still need somebody to lay that out for me and make sure everything's taken care of. So, yeah, definitely a good plug for her. All right, if you want to get through to Dom, 727-579-1025. Or 800-771-1025. Let's go to Doug. Doug, good morning. You're up first with Acid Dom. What do you got, Doug?
Good morning. In a nutshell, I did 5 years in prison for a fleeing to elude. When I was arrested, I was given 5 different tickets, running a stop sign, speeding, traffic infractions. I was never released. I did those 5 years. Now, once I was released, they're saying it was originally only like $1,100 in tickets. The state wants me to pay $35,000 to get my license back.
Oh.
Do I have any type of leeway to fight this? It had accrued interest for 5 years, and I never was able to work and pay it off.
Yeah, what county was this in?
Manatee County.
Yeah, so what we'd have to do, this will be a Bill Sansoni issue. Bill's down in Manatee all of the time. But what you'd have to do is you do a motion before the court to modify to address the court costs and fines. And what happens is once you have a court order where they can address and reduce or adjust those, pay those, and then you can take that receipt to the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. Now, sometimes you're going to have to separate what is going to be an administrative cost from DMV versus what a court cost or fine is. Those sometimes seem to run together, but they're actually separate because they're two different agencies or entities. You've got the clerk of court.
Two different entities.
Yeah, and it's a different animal. So either Jason or Bill, because Jason does more of the traffic stuff in Manatee County, and that's Rogo Law, or Mr. Sansoni does a lot of post-conviction relief since you've been released from prison. But fleeing to elude is you're running from the cops and, you don't stop, and then a lot of times they're pissed, which, for good reason.
Yeah, it really ticked them off. They didn't seem
That's what you got 5 years for? I mean, that seems like to me like a year. Do you have a trunk full of heroin?
I got the max, sir. They set an example for me. I was 25 years old. I had never been in trouble. My dad gave me the cold shoulder, so I went in with a public defender, and I got handed the book. They gave me 5 years. I learned my lesson. I get it. I just want to take care of this financial obligation. I just don't feel like I personally owe them $35,000.
Well, you didn't do 5 years. You did about 80% gain time. How long were you in for?
4 years, 6 months.
Okay, well,
pretty close.
Yeah, it's but that does seem somewhat extreme. I mean, if you've never been in trouble before, did you go to trial and lose, or was this a plea deal?
No, sir. I was scared to death to go to trial. I knew I did it. I was in the wrong. I just signed the 5 years. I didn't want to.
Wow.
I didn't
score out.
I was scared, and I just did it. I don't know.
Did you score out to that in the felony score sheet? Was that what the minimum?
Yes, sir. I had. I think it ended up. I was at 61 points, and they said I needed 44.25 to be a mandatory prison sentence. Right. So I already seen on the paper that I'm going to prison. I didn't know if I could get any longer or what, so I didn't play with these people, and I just signed the plea.
How long were you in before you did gay stuff?
6 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm just kidding. No. I stayed out of the BS. I worked maintenance 7 days a week and just tried to pass my time as much as possible.
God, hey, you did your time like a man, Doug. I hope they were able to work something out for you so you can get your license back and get moving. And how about your dad?
Nice. I've heard about.
Dad's.
Me and Dad are back on good terms. I'm back to working, staying away from the riffraff. You shouldn't be breaking in. You shouldn't be running from the cops and doing illegal stuff. He's right.
Yeah. All right. Well, good luck to you, my man. I hope something works out.
Appreciate it. Love you guys' show. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, buddy. I mean, I think at least 6 months before he was like, let me just touch it once.
Dude,
Well, for folks listening, I think the facts of that case, we don't really know everything that happened. How long was the chase? Did he put people's lives in danger? Did it cause multiple crashes or accidents around the roadways or the county? So there's got to be a backstory, Mike, as to why.
Seems a little rough.
Yeah, well, and it might have been an egregious situation. I mean, if it's you're running for 5 minutes versus 5 hours, you got a completely different context there. And sometimes you see those on video and the helicopter's following the car and they're going crazy. So if it's one of those scenarios, now that somewhat starts to make a little bit more sense as far as the facts. But he didn't really get into it and wasn't important for the purposes of his question. But the office can help him if he emails us. But law enforcement will get pissed when you don't stop and you put folks in danger or yourself. So he got stacked, packed, and racked with all of those citations.
Something else. All right, let's go to Tom. Tom, good morning. You're on with Ask Dom. What do you got, Tom?
Hey, good morning, guys. Thanks, Don, for taking my call. I won't go into all the details. My wife was involved in a small, minor fender bender. She was cited as responsible but didn't get a ticket. The other driver has now retained an attorney, gone through claiming a bunch of medical. The attorney's now asking for $100,000, which is, the maximum of my liability insurance.
Right.
My real question is they are asking me, their attorney is asking me to file a full financial statement.
Yep.
And I'm a little hesitant to do that until it's either resolved by my insurance company or they actually seek legal action against me. What's your thoughts?
Well, I do this all the time in my practice as a personal injury attorney. When you make a claim against a bodily injury coverage, a BI policy of the at-fault driver, now you don't have to get a ticket to be at fault. So when you say she was deemed at fault, she's listed as driver number 1 in the accident report, but she didn't get a ticket under the 316 traffic code. And a lot of folks think you have to get a ticket to be at fault, and you don't. So what happens is the adjuster and you need to have a candid conversation. Say, hey, look, the claim that was submitted by the attorney, the demand, you guys are entitled to see that. And a lot of times, in personal injury law here in our community, in order to get $100,000, you really have to have some type of significant injury, really permanent impairment. You're 4 levels in the statute, by the way: death, dismemberment, disfigurement, then permanent impairment or permanent injury. And that 4th prong is where mainly all the lawyers live that you see on the billboards and you hear advertising. It's that 4th prong of personal injury. And then on occasion you get the dismemberment, or you have the disfigurement, and then unfortunately have a wrongful death scenario, which is number 1. But they live in that 4th prong. So you have to talk with your adjuster to see, well, is the case worth that? Was there a surgery? Was there other injections? Was there a hospital visit? Was there a helicopter involved? And you start to add up the medicals and the injuries and such. So that's a conversation you have with your adjuster and or the attorney for your auto insurance. Because if they sue you, your auto insurance company is going to provide you an insurance defense lawyer. That's one of the perks of having auto insurance. And it makes paying those monthly or bi-monthly or biannual premiums worth it when you have a scenario like this. But you said it was a small fender bender, so that's what you said. So I'm assuming it wasn't a high impact and it's probably minimal injuries. Do you have the demand, or did the accident just happen?
Oh, no, I have the demand. My insurance company sent me the demand letter and information. The only thing it didn't send me was any medical records, probably due to HIPAA.
Well, you can get the medical bills. I mean, you can ask for the
well, yeah. And I mean, when I say minor fender bender, my wife drives a 2019 Corvette. She had $1,000 worth of damage. Yeah. Very minimal. It was a side-to-side scrape. My wife was switching lanes. The other car was there. They bumped. They stopped. 2 police officers actually stopped at different times, asked if anybody was injured or need medical attention. Of course, my wife didn't. The other driver said, "No, I'm fine. Can we hurry up? I got to get to a hair appointment."
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's ridiculous to think that they're going to get $100,000, but our insurance adjuster said that's just standard. They go for the limits and then they negotiate from there.
That's true, and that's accurate. And my office does the same thing, because if you don't, then you get yelled at by a potential client that says, "Well, why didn't you ask for the policy limits?" And then you get an argument. Well, it's not worth it. And then you're fighting with folks. So yeah, we always start at the policy and work our way back. But I usually do not. My office doesn't send those affidavits out for insurance information until usually they tender the money. So if you got a small policy and I get a $10,000 check or a $25,000 check, I want to make sure I cover all of my bases to protect my client. Because a lot of times when I send those affidavits out, guess what? I find additional insurance coverage, a second policy. Were you working at the time? Oh, now we got an employer's policy. Was there a UM? Do we have an umbrella coverage? Excuse me. I find additional coverage for your client, for my client, when we send out those affidavits. So that's the inherent design and structure of why lawyers do it. It's really to protect their client and try to find as much money as possible. And that's what personal injury lawyers do. That's what my office does.
Well, I carry 100, 300.
That's good.
And I don't have any umbrellas. I'm retired. Everything's tied up in retirement funds in my house. So I don't think there's really anything, and I can't imagine they could get 100,000. But my question is, should I fill it out or should I wait till we get to a point of settlement?
I would wait until, usually it's, if they're going to accept anything less than the 100, then they're going to sign a release and they're going to waive you and the misses, and the case is going to be over. You're not going into litigation. And whether or not you have assets or not is not going to matter if they settle for less than 100,000. So I think really it's premature at this point in time, but I would run this by your insurance company. Be lockstep with
my insurance adjuster said that if I don't fill it out, it shows bad faith on my part. They're encouraging me to fill it out.
Are they okay? Are they in negotiations on the 100,000? Did they offer any money?
They haven't offered yet. They initially offered 7,500, and then when they got the first letter from the attorney saying he was retained by them, and then he came back and said, "Oh, she's had all these injuries and life altering, according to him." And then we're asking for $100,000 in payment compensation.
That's interesting. They're going to tell you it's bad faith. It's just early in the process. I understand.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So I wanted to get another opinion.
Well, if your insurance company is suggesting this, everybody does things differently. You can comply with your insurance company. It doesn't sound like you have anything to lose because of what you. They're not going to get your house. You're retired. You have plenty of coverage. I don't think it's going to cause a problem for you. I just think it's premature. But I don't. Yeah. From your facts, I don't think it's a big deal. But I still think it's early in the game. But for that's the best answer I can give you given the situation.
All right, buddy. Thank you for your call. Let's try and blow through some more of these before.
Why are you telling me?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Whoa, idiot. Carmen, did you get that? Hello?
Yes. Yeah,
okay,
I
thank
got
you.
it.
Good morning, you're on with Asadam. Who's this?
This is Jeff. Good morning.
What do you got, Jeff?
Just a quick question. It kind of stems from y'all's incident the other day. Back in February, in a private parking lot up the road returning some rental equipment, a guy came down the side of our vehicle. My wife exchanged the information with him. I was inside taking care of business. He left. Which didn't return any of my calls or anything. Physically had to go to his house, got his insurance information, and come to find out whoever he lives with was the insured person on the vehicle, so their insurance doesn't want to, take care of the damage to our vehicle. And what I'm frustrated about is just, I can go to my insurance and pay my thing and all, and then I've been with State Farm since I was a young man, and then they drop me, and then I have to go out and find, it's like it doesn't matter if you have insurance here anymore.
It doesn't. He's right. You're absolutely right.
It's so frustrating. I'm just going to have to, I'm going to call Ice Pick Louie and meet Cleve Claire, I guess, and let them take action.
Did State Farm drop you?
No, they didn't. But I just, I didn't want to make the claim. I haven't had a lot of claims, but I've been with them since I was 16 years old, and I've been through 2 agents, and they just, like, we had windshield issues back to back, and they were like, man, they're really watching these claims these days, and I just don't want to roll the dice. I mean, I'm early 60-year-old man with 2 teenage boys, another one fixing to start driving, and already pay a lot for the first one.
Well, that's a different scenario. I mean, you got teenagers in the household, so that's going to put you on the radar anyway.
Right, it's high. It jumped drastically. I do have a friend that just kind of took it. He's going to send a letter, but we haven't heard anything. But when y'all brought up the story and when people bring it up, it's just when you do the right thing, what you're supposed to do, and this is what you end up with. It's just... Well, anyway, it was more of an opinion than a question. So,
to your point, I have State Farm as well, which I talked about on the show. I've actually had my agent on my show. We did an insurance segment, which was a lot of fun. You cannot be, and I tell this to clients all, you cannot be afraid to use insurance. You just can't. I mean, that's the whole reason why you purchase it. And things happen. And sometimes things happen in succession. You might have back-to-back claims. You mentioned the windshield. If you're in an accident, you got a PIP claim. You got a lot of things flying around. But that's why you have insurance coverage. And if somebody drops you, well, we live in a capitalist society, and you see all the other commercials, every other commercial on TV is some insurance company. You go find one that's going to provide you the same or better coverage for the same or better money. And they're out there. They exist. Life is too short to let this issue ruin or affect your day. And I mean, I say this, 5-6 times a week probably.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you, sir. But I feel his frustration. I don't know. I'll talk to you about it off the air, but I have a little situation going on too.
Now?
Yeah, it's almost better to have no insurance these days than it is to have it. I'm telling you.
Well, I've been in the weeds in criminal court, so I know I haven't had a chance to catch up with you. But yeah, we can chat off air. I haven't been read in on it.
Anyway, Dom, thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope you enjoy your 4th of July time off, your precursor to Hawaii.
Absolutely. Well, and are you going to the condo or the beach? Where are you guys?
I can't get there fast enough, though.
Look at you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're not far from each other. Maybe I'll see you later this week.
I have one toe in the sand, as the kids like to say.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm here next week. And I think the week after. So I got a few more weeks. You got me for a couple weeks before.
All right, good.
You may never see me again. I'll be on the islands. I'll be doing a show from a tiki hut.
Dom, Dom's got a tee back on and a grass skirt at the same time. Well, the skirt's covering.
No. Nude beach, Mike. Yeah. I'm all nude now.
I love it. Dom, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your phone calls. If you didn't get through today, you can always go to the website, askthedom.com, and you can email in there or call the office, 813-251-5550. But he does return your emails, even from vacation. So give him some time at askthedom.com. We must take a break. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone.
Not like him.
Maybe they took your advice. That'd be good.
Yeah.
What, went to the hospital?
Yeah.
What do you think, Gio?
I mean, I was trying to be optimistic.
Calling all tigers. Shine the tiger signal in the sky, will you? Oh, that is not good.
Gone.
I saw 2 things on the internet, and I don't know what to believe anymore, but the one was, what are those cats called? I don't know, lynx, maybe? I don't know. They got the big pointy ears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and, with the little tufts on the end.
Yeah. I saw a guy walking down a path, and one of those things was there, and it went, I don't know, it scared me.
Yeah.
And then I saw a girl in a canoe, and what seemed to be a giant shark went by her, not a dolphin, because it had the things on the side, and it was tremendous. And the woman was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" And I would have thought that I'll never get in the water again.
Was she in a clear canoe?
No.
No.
It was an orange canoe.
I saw one where they were doing like a paddleboard race or something like that, and they were like, come, there's a shark, come on.
Yeah.
And she goes, and then there's another guy over like 30 feet away, and they're like, Ben, like yelling, and she does the shark symbol, whatever, and he's like, try not to lose your balance on a paddleboard when you know there's a shark underneath you. That should be a game show.
Yeah.
Yeah, very frightening. By the way, can I tell you that everything you've ever said about bobcats or any animal, you're absolutely wrong. First off,
I'll whoop a bobcat's ass.
Not in a million years.
I'll whoop
First
a
off,
bobcat's
think
ass.
about just a cat, just a normal house cat.
I'll whip a house cat's ass.
If it didn't want you to put it in the bath, it would shred you apart and stuff.
Yeah.
My dog Vader, who is getting older now and can't see as well, I gave him a treat this morning before I left.
Right.
And so he does this where it's like near his mouth and he goes and bites it real fast. He nipped my finger. It hurt so goddamn bad.
Oh, yeah.
And that was just a little nippy like that. I couldn't imagine a bobcat or something just digging into you and wailing on you.
I did a Instagram live yesterday because my cat crawled up on me and did this thing where it walks on me
Make biscuits.
Make
for
it
a half hour.
Yeah.
For a half hour.
Yeah, they like
Just
that.
For what though? What are we doing?
I think that's like
All cats
instinctually,
do
that they need. Yeah.
That's like you know how dogs will circle before they lay down.
Yeah.
That's what cats do. Is they need the dough and
That's
do
a
the
good
thing
sign.
over.
That means the cat likes you.
No, I'll tell you what it is because Juliana's not here and Juliana's the only one that pays attention to the cat.
Yeah.
So the cat was alone for a couple of days and then it had me and I went, no. I told the cat straight up, I don't like you. I don't want to be your friend. The next thing you know, it's on my lap.
Yeah.
It's crawling up and it drools.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, that's because you guys killed it.
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't kill it.
It's seen the other side.
Wow.
What'd you do?
Yeah.
You buried it in the pet cemetery.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It
Sometimes
died
dead
on
is
the
better.
died on the operating table, but was brought back to life.
Yeah.
It says on the internet that a cat feels happy, friendly, and in a safe space.
It's not true. It's not safe. I don't like it.
When they
I
do
don't like
that.
its friends or its family, and I'll whip a bobcat's ass if I have to. Oh, don't get me wrong, Carmen. I'm nice to the cat. I'm not a mean person.
Well, that's
Okay.
good.
But psychologically, I don't like it. It can't tell that because it's a cat. Mm-hmm. You follow what I'm saying?
Oh, it can feel it.
It can definitely feel it. Cats. Did you know that cats they also have a pineal gland?
Really? Does it go to Blackstone?
It's Black Rock, so they would maybe if they wanted a nice meal, they would go to Blackstone. But yeah,
Or
so
a good magician.
yeah. But yeah, you killed your cat, and it definitely saw some things, and now it came back. So it just wants your love, man.
Well, it's not getting it.
Or it's trying to warn you of something.
Dude.
Maybe.
You know how the cats always go to the people that die in the old folks home?
Yep.
They're like, don't have that cat come near me.
Just press on my stomach and then it just run. I watched a show last night.
Can you remember what it was?
The Trial of the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, the Incredible Hulk.
Has anyone ever seen that?
No.
From approximately 1979 to 1980.
Ooh.
Are you sure you weren't just watching The Incredible Hulk?
No, get this. No, it was a movie.
Oh, okay.
David Banner, Bill Bixby, he's on the subway, and these two guys get on the subway, white guys, and they start harassing this girl. And she's like, please help me. And he won't turn around and help because he knows that he'll turn into the Hulk if he has to.
Mm-hmm.
So he's trying to ignore it. And then finally the guy starts feeling the lady up and he goes, leave her alone. And the guy goes, what are you going to do about it? And they pick him up and they throw him in the corner. And then he turns into the Hulk. And he comes out and he whips their ass. Then the police come and he has to run down and run away and blah, blah, blah. Well, he turns back into Banner and they arrest him because they find him looking homeless underneath the subway.
Mm-hmm.
They arrest him. And the woman turned on him and said that he was the one that was around.
Oh, come on, man.
Plot twist.
Because
All
those
white
two
people look the
guys,
same.
the two white guys, work for Kingpin.
Ooh, okay.
And guess who played Kingpin? Me, the guy from Indiana Jones.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot. And but guess what else? His attorney was who?
Gotta be.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Matt Murdock.
Yeah.
It was Rex Smith was playing Matt Murdock as Daredevil. How crazy is that?
That's pretty cool.
I never even heard of this before. I'm like, oh, how did I not know this?
I'm going to assume at no point in time during the trial did the other lawyer make him so mad that he turned into the Hulk.
I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I will tell you, Galvin, the preview shows the Hulk on the witness stand, but bulking out. You know what I mean?
It said it was a made-for-TV movie.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, so it went straight to television.
I don't know. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know Daredevil had made an appearance and anything else.
I wish they would bring back this Daredevil's costume because it's just all black, and then he's got like a black hood just pulled over his eyes.
That's pretty much it.
That's great.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's scallop season. The worst thing I've ever done.
Oh.
You didn't like it?
No, I spent the whole day on the. I mean, I had a great time on the water with Joey Deeb and Paulie D and the kids and stuff. I got one scallop.
Yeah?
One.
Scallops are delicious. I've always wanted to go. I've never gone.
I didn't say I wouldn't eat them. You just swim around until you see one.
Yeah.
Then when you see it, you get it and you put it in your little bag.
All right.
And it's not as close as you think it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're just going all the way to the bottom. Like, I want to go one place that's like 3 feet deep.
Yeah,
and,
that's what I thought you were.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I'm not going to use my flippers. They're like, you should use your flippers. I go, why? But I didn't know I had to dive down 10 feet to go get it, you know?
I'm too little for that, man.
Scalloping wasn't my favorite thing.
Doesn't sound like it would be fun.
But I plan on doing a lot of at least fishing this week.
Yeah, fishing is a blast.
I got to bring my poles down to the beach so we can do some fishing down there.
Yeah, you going to get some new lures?
No.
Get some new line?
I'm in
No.
the ocean. I'm good.
Do you have a tackle box?
I do.
Really?
I do. I even have a freshwater pole and a saltwater pole.
Wow. Do you have a snackle box?
Oh, but I would. Yeah, no. I'm looking forward to being out there and doing like, sea stuff.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm looking at the trial of the Incredible Hulk. Did you notice who else was in there?
No, I didn't watch the whole thing.
I don't know whether you saw him or not, but Stefano DiMera was in there.
What did he play? He'd be a great Kingpin.
He was, let me see, Albert G. Tendelli.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the character was or anything.
Yeah, I was. It was some weak acting, but it was whatever it was. Should I take some phone calls for you guys?
Yeah.
No.
Mike Calta Show. Hello. Hello.
What's up?
Oh no!
Come on.
You learn you've been banned from the show since you called me a fat ass.
Hey, you never banned me yet. I never heard anything about that.
Yeah, no, you're banned. You called me a fat ass, and now I'm not talking to you anymore. You hurt my feelings.
I apologize for you, remember?
It wasn't a good apology.
Don't you know cats have 9 lives? You try to kill them. The 8th time you killed it, they'd be really mean in the 9th life when they come back.
Yeah. Well, you're on my. This is my 9th life for you.
I'm banning you for that joke.
Yeah.
What joke?
Forget it.
Good point.
Do you want to try and apologize?
Okay, I'm sorry calling you a fat ass, Mike Calta. I didn't mean to do it.
You're laughing. You're laughing again.
If I was laughing, I probably would have dropped the phone.
No, banned.
Insincere.
Absolutely banned. Terrible. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for everything you're doing for Love Timer, man, and hopefully we can get all that fixed out and get his foot fixed.
I'm worried about his leg, man.
Sure.
You haven't seen the picture of it, but it looks pretty gross.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how I say damn. Damn. Girl, you stupid. Hello, Mike Calta Show. Hello.
Hey, Mike and everybody. I just want to wish you a happy 4th of July.
Hey, same to you.
Can I please get tickets to Bird? I want to go so bad.
That was such a nice try.
Damn.
You can listen tomorrow. We'll be giving away more tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm pretty good. If we don't give them away during a game, like if we can't find a winner, I will just give them to somebody. I want everybody to go and have a good time. Support Bert and help make this next special huge.
She should have started with, I want Bert tickets.
Yeah.
I want to wish you happy 4th of July, everybody. Come on.
Or start out by saying, I'm pretty hot. Let me send you some pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, let's go old school.
You rethink your strategy.
Think about this. Bobby shot his special down here. Bert's shooting his special down here. I mean, this could be the new hotspot.
Yeah.
You know, we got a lot of nice theaters. You got Tampa Theater. You got Mahaffey Theater. You got a lot of good places to shoot here. Mike Calta Show, good morning.
Good morning, Mike and crew. I'm going camping this weekend in North Carolina, Maggie Valley. Me and a dog. I'm doing some hiking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Spanish, can you recommend a hammock for me?
Yes, Wise Owl.
Is this real?
Yeah, Wise Owl Company. I got the 2-person. Yeah, the 2-person hammock.
For him
They're
and T-Bag.
affordable.
Yeah.
They're easy to set up and take down, and they're sturdy.
Older ladies love them.
Yeah.
I
can't comment on that, sir.
Bigger guys. Is it big for fat guys?
Yeah, you can get a 3-person hammock if you need.
Yeah, but what's the weight capacity? It doesn't matter how many people it says it's going to hold.
Well,
if you tell me it's going to hold
300
300 pounds and I'm over 300 pounds, I don't want to hear the
But
rip.
if it's going to hold 3 people, it has to be able to hold 3 people's weight and size.
Yeah, but the average person weighs 170 pounds. You know what I mean?
I'm
so how much is that?
335,
How much is that?
335.
It says here they max out at 500 pounds.
Oh, then you're good. You're good.
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
All right, cool.
It's tough nylon.
All right, thanks, guys. See you next week.
All right,
Have a
see
good
ya.
trip.
Have a good one.
I would get a hammock if I felt safe and hammocking from it.
They're very safe.
Oh, very cheap, too.
Yeah, but it's very easy for you to say because you're a twink.
I
They're
mean,
like $25.
Yeah.
On Amazon.
$25 for a hammock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Good stuff.
that's
They're,
great.
like I said, they're easy to set up, easy to take down.
Let's put hammocks in here. So we can,
Spanish go out during the commercials.
Yeah.
Mike Calta Show, good morning. Hello.
Is that me?
Yes. Hi.
Hi. Do you have any tickets for 30 Seconds to Mars that I can get?
Carmen, do we have those?
Yeah.
Can we give them to her? Because nobody's going to get them now between now and the time we take a break.
Are you calling us from your gumdrop?
Carmen.
Yeah.
I don't like
Carmen, don't be mad at her. Carmen's mad at her because you sound cute.
No, I'm mad because I have to do I have to get all of her information.
Carmen.
Oh my
I met Carmen before.
I gotta tell you,
Carmen's got to take your phone number and
she
your
sounds
address.
like Gypsy Rose.
Well,
Hurry, please.
Hold on, Pumpkin. We'll hook you up, okay?
Yeah, I gotcha.